Moment of Truth. I feel like that's a song or something. Like it's stuck in my head. It's a song.
Final Countdown.
Moment of Truth. It's a Gangstar. That's what it is. It was a song. Yeah.
Oh, Gangstar. Yeah, he was G.
Yeah. Correct.
Well, they were. There's two guys, right?
Well, Gangstar was one rapper, yeah, but I know what you mean, like two guys,
Yeah.
Two guys.
It was good, man. He was underrated. Not many people talk about it.
We need to have, honestly, we're gonna have like one day. I'm gonna create a podcast just for you, Monty. It's gonna be Black Quiz.
Rap?
Just see how much Black knowledge you know when it comes to that. Everything.
Let's do this.
TV shows, movies. I'm not gonna lie. You surprised me with some of the movies. I'm not gonna lie. Come name some of those movies. I was like, a lot of people don't even know what those are. Those are like low key. I'm saying like low key, but like
Dude, I've seen. Like I went on this kick when I was in high school that I was like, I would just find every single like Black comedy, Black drama, just any sort of like Black movie or TV show entertainment. I was just like, I'm in, I was fully in. And I just like, I watched everything, and low budget films and high budget films and everything in between. I was just like, I was hooked. I was like, this is great. And I'm so happy I did, because man, there was like some classics that I didn't even know. Like nobody was talking about him like where I, grew up and stuff like that. Like they weren't like, hey, did you watch this movie? Or the only one that like people were really buzzing about was when Next Friday came out. When that was in theaters, and by the way, I saw that in theaters. People were talking about it a lot. But other than that, like it's not like people were like, yeah, go watch Juice or something like that. Like nobody really talked about it for some reason. But they were epic, man.
All right, so guys, today we got a little mini draft planned for you guys. I've been doing a lot of them drafts lately. A lot of y'all been hitting my DMs because you really enjoy the draft. So we're doing a little mini draft today for you guys. It's with us three. As usual, always got guests on the show. Mountie Sean been here many times for the 6-pack. Shout out to the other 3 6-pack. We're here today. Conrad.
Yeah, shout out. Our boys. Merch coming soon. Merch.
Yeah, we need to work on that too.
A lot of projects coming. Sean, Sean looks upset. What's wrong with Sean?
So let's get down to the before we start the draft,
give us
guys.
A smile. Give us a New York smile, baby.
Before we start the draft, Sean has some business he has to attend to on the channel first.
Please. I'm gonna mute myself.
I'll let you explain
the floor is yours.
What you're about to do and why you're about to do it.
I don't want to do a lot of talking, man. Y'all set it up and I'll just do it.
So I don't remember how long ago it was. Maybe like a month ago or something like that. But we had a little trivia battle on the channel between Sean and Mountie. And Sean was the loser, and there was a bet online.
Barely the loser.
Barely, and it was close though. It was very close. I'll say that.
Overtime, we're talking.
It was like
8 extra questions, bonus.
It was like imagine like the NBA finals going to like 10 overtimes. That's basically what it was like. It was pretty intense. But the loser had to take a shot of tequila, which if you show the bottle, show everybody the bottle, or you have the bottle next to you.
No advertisements. Ripped off the label. No free advertisements.
And also, the loser had to wear a John Cena T-shirt for the entire podcast. He's trying to hide it for as long as he can. Underneath his little cutoff hoodie there. So we'll go ahead and let's take the shot of tequila first. We'll save the best for last. So we'll go ahead and pour that shot of tequila for the people.
Or just drink it out of the bottle.
Or just drink it out of the bottle. Yeah, just take it straight. Take it straight out of the bottle if you want. However you want to do it.
Drink it nice and slow.
Leave it up to you.
Show me how you drink it. Cheers.
Cheers. Everybody cheers to Sean.
Cheers. Ooh, you took a nice shot there, man.
Ooh. You took a straight tequila too.
Tastes good, no? He's like, I'm gonna get you for this, you son of a bitch.
And the best for last. Shall you go ahead and just reveal the grading? I want to see what shirt you got too. I don't even know what one you got.
I saw it.
Oh, you did? Oh, you sent it in the chat. Never mind.
Yeah, he sent it in the chat, man. It's John Cena.
This is the
Look
worst.
at that.
This
Look at
terrible.
that.
It looks good on you.
It looks great on you, doesn't it? It looks amazing. Looks amazing. I think it looks amazing.
Hey, he's a man of his word. Look at his name today. He's a man of his word.
It looks absolutely I think it looks absolutely spectacular. Looks amazing.
Look, this was Malik's idea.
I
I know I've
recommend
never embarrassed
you.
you like that, Sean. You know, I'd make you take a shot, but I wouldn't let you wear that.
It was only my idea just because they were not,
This was the hostess.
This is
it's
a hard
painful.
this is a hard one for me, boys. This is
Wouldn't be as painful, but hey.
like I've always had a problem with C Nation. I've always had a problem with the corny never give up. I've always had a problem with the mantra hustle, loyalty, and respect, especially as I've gotten older and realized the corniness of say your prayers, eat your vitamins, and believe in yourself and all that crap. I'm very upset. This is upsetting. I can't describe to you how I can't. I'm not usually speechless.
It's amazing. Amazing, if you ask me.
This is rough. This is a rough one. There's not much in life that I won't do. I mean, obviously, there's certain things that I am morally against. But we're not going to get into that right now. Me being a man of faith and whatnot. But this, as far as wrestling is concerned, is sacrilege, and I am very, very, very upset about this. But I'm a man of my word. I take a lot of pride in being a man of my word, and that is the crux of it all.
It looks great. If you ask me, it's not as bad. At least you don't have one of the. At least you didn't have the flexing one. That's the one I wanted you to get. So at least you didn't have that one.
I know. When you guys get a chance, everybody on Malik's channel, make sure you Google. I believe it. Well, I don't know what color it was, but it's a John Cena shirt with him literally with no shirt flexing like this.
When I wanted so bad, bro.
Just my manhood would not allow me to buy that shirt. That just would not.
Shoot, that one you have on is probably better than most of the colorful shirts he has too. This big purple one.
There's only one John Cena shirt I've ever liked, and that's the black one that you showed me.
That's the only one. That's the only one.
Yeah, that one's actually fire. But this is black. This is as common colored as I can get, and but it's still corny. It has the little rinky-dink John Cena logo in the middle. It has a little essence. It's a black shirt with a little bit of sprinkle of Fruity Pebble in it. You see the red logo with the hustle, loyalty, respect with the.
Isn't it crazy how like a man can have a T-shirt like that and make so much money off it? It's amazing.
It's by God disgusting. Like,
dude, that's gonna be us one day. I'm telling you. Maybe not to John Cena level. Maybe not to John Cena level, but I'm sure. We'll be walking down the street. We'll see somebody wearing a six-pack shirt or something.
I'm not going to take up much more time than this. I'm going to take about 30 more seconds and just say I like to consider myself a fairly stylish individual. This is me being serious, not sexy. This sexy is big man. I'm being genuine when I say I like to consider myself very stylish. For the most part, this is bad. I mean, this is just a really bad. This is awful, like in every sense of the word. So. But I did what I said I would do. I honored the bet, and now we've completed the task. We did what we had to do.
I knew you would hold your side of the bet. I knew that.
Yes.
And I tried to jazz it up with some extra drip and the hoodie. Like I tried to jazz it up. It just doesn't work. Like it's just a horrible shirt with drip on top. That's all it is.
Listen, if you just had the shirt with no drip, no headband, no hoodie, it would look worse. So you did all right. You did all right. It's like
you made it work. You made it work.
All right, gentlemen. I just want to let the world know, be a man of your word. I told my brothers I would take care of it. I took care of it. But this is a rough day for me, but I will survive.
All right. So guys, as usual, most of you who've seen the drafts before or been on my channel and watched us do the drafts, rules are always the same. So Mount T has the first pick. We did a little spin the wheel. Know what their names on it. No, Mount T has the first pick. I had the second pick. Sean has the last pick. So we will keep these. Mount T will be keeping track of all the picks too, by the way. So he has his little tracker thing.
Yeah.
So whenever you're ready,
I can make changes and stuff.
You can make your first pick whenever you're ready. If you know what you want, you can go ahead and say it.
Okay.
All time, by the way. I forgot to say WWE and WCW all time draft, by the way.
Yeah. So I mean, this is going to be interesting. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. As far as 6-packs go and stuff like that, or us three, or half of the 6-pack, we never did one with 3 teams. So this is, for me, it's going to be really, really interesting. Now we're talking like 75 wrestlers going to be, or more, depending on tag teams and whatnot. No factions allowed. And, like, I don't know if Malik mentioned it, but if we're taking a tag team, let's say I pick, rated RKO, okay, and team rated RKO, and that means that you only get the monikers of that tag team. So if if you consider team rated RKO like a really top tier tag team, but they're really not, well, then you kind of wasted a pick. You know what I'm saying? So and that goes for like DX. So DX, you get the DX moniker. You don't get like individual Shawn Michaels style. You can't get both. You can't combine. You can't cheat or any of that stuff. This is strict, tag team, singles wrestler. That's it. So what they were to the sport of professional wrestling, and that's the interesting thing, because it's all opinion, but at the same time, let's be honest, we all kind of have an idea of who the top 10, top 20, top 30 is. So it's going to be interesting to see if we make some picks that we maybe take back or whatever. That's always the best part. So all that to say, just wanted to kind of break down the rules for you guys since you guys are watching. And my first overall pick, I mean, this is hard. WC, and not only that, we're doing WCW and WWE. Like, this is a hard one. Basically, it's like I'm saying to myself, who's the best wrestler in my mind in all time that I couldn't go against? And it's hard.
Before you make your pick, I just want to add, to kind of piggyback off your point. Since it's a WCW and WWE draft, you're not getting WWE Sting. You're getting
people in their primes. I think people in their primes.
Top of their game Sting. You're getting top of their game Goldberg. You're getting top of their game whoever.
That's why it's really hard. And I guess I have a question, Malik. What if, for instance, for argument's sake, I mean, look, I could just say it because all of us are going to pick him eventually. So for Hulk Hogan, do I have to say I'm taking WCW Hulk Hogan or Hulk Hogan?
Yeah, pick which one. Get to pick which one you want. Which version of Hogan you want?
That is super interesting.
Oh, well, I got to pick that question off of that, my brother. So, Mr. Malik, Mr. Founder of this amazing show,
the general manager.
There you go. What if you pick Hogan WWE? Could I pick Hogan WCW?
No. Once Hulk Hogan is gone, he's gone.
Oh, okay.
You just gotta figure out. Hulk Hogan would be the only guy because he had good careers in both companies. So he'd be the only guy you would have to debate whether you wanted heel Hogan or Hulkamania. So
okay, all right. So look, my first pick then, to go with that, I'm gonna take Stone Cold Steve Austin, WWE style. Not Stunning Steve, although I did like that character. I think we can all agree that there's no match for comparing the two. I'm going with Austin 316, number 1. There we go.
Shocking.
I know, right? Like, we all know, right?
Steve Austin. Hey, look, bro. That's why I say Steve Austin is the most popular superstar of all time, because he's majority of the unanimous pick in every draft you do.
I just don't understand how anybody could be like, wow, what a terrible pick that was. Like, no, it
Steve Austin, bro.
Like, universally, I'm sure everybody in this world that watches pro wrestling or ever watched it can agree that he was one of the best of all time. So that, for me,
you're looking at popularity wise and views, bro. That's what Steve Austin is going to bring. So I mean,
he made WWF watchable, in my opinion. He was a big part of it, I should say, not just him. Please, Malik, try to up that one, and I think I know where you're going to go with.
I mean, Steve Austin, that was, I think, the unanimous pick. For me,
Josiah, what's up, man?
I'm going to take The Rock. The Rock's going to be my pick.
Shocking.
Me personally, though, I like that pick because I always like The Rock more than Steve Austin. I'm not saying he's better, but I always enjoyed The Rock. So,
wow. Well, since we're coming up on my pick, are we going to do like a draft? Like, we were talking off the air about fantasy drafts. Now, typically when you're in a draft that goes straight down the line, Like either it goes like 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3 again, or it goes 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1.
No, we're going 1, 2, 3. We'll just keep going, rotating. We'll just keep rotating.
Ooh. You know what, man? That would have been pretty cool, though.
I'm at a tremendous disadvantage if that's the case, but I guess that's the aches and pains of being the third pick. So I'll be the third pick throughout the entire draft. I am going to get a Hall of Famer, but I don't think, for you guys, I think you guys are going to score at least 2 of the 6 guys that we debate to be on the Mount Rushmore. I'm probably only going to get 1, and that's okay.
It depends on who you want. It depends on just who you want.
Yeah, I have to in this case. I think for my own chance to win this thing, I have to go where I really don't want to go. Actually, I don't have to go where I don't want to go. I could go with the guy who I consider to be the 3rd or 4th best WWE guy of all time, which I'm sure you guys know who I'm thinking. But I think I'd rather go with the greatest WCW competitor of all time. I think I'm going to go with Ric Flair with my first overall pick.
Good pick.
WCW Ric Flair, essentially. Like,
yeah.
Whatever, either way.
Both
of them are iconic, man.
WCW was their days.
So Ric Flair.
Right, so Mountie. That leaves you with an interesting pick now.
This is a super interesting pick.
I think me picking Flair is best because I'm
torn between 2 people. It depends on who Mountie picks, but I gotta see.
I have a feeling I know the 2.
There's only one other guy that anybody would debate is the best WCW competitor ever besides Ric Flair. To me, the guy who I was going to pick, which I'm sure Mountie's going to pick right now.
Just going for now? Yeah.
Right. So it's like so, it's hard. But I figured if I pick the greatest WCW star to ever live, that puts me in a good position.
Very good position. I mean, I think all of us can agree that WCW Ric Flair just edged to WWF in some ways or not. I mean, Christ, he had like epic man. A lot of people to this day, they look at that big gold belt and they think Ric Flair automatically. That's how it goes.
Yes, sir.
Look, man. I mean, really, This is very, 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 very hard. Very hard. Like, it's so weird.
Did my Ric Flair pick, is that contributing to your confusion right now, or you were kind of torn either way?
You know what? Like,
it's more so. I think it's more so a matter of you realize you're going to lose out on some people, so it depends on. You just got to debate on which guy you want.
Yeah.
But did I leave somebody on the table?
That
I had them on the table that would make your decision easier.
No, it's almost like I want to say they're interchangeable in their own way. Like I'm okay with having each one, any one of these 3. Like from what you Flair and what I want to say and what Malik and then probably what you're going to do. And if this individual is around the next round, hey, I did a good job. But I don't think I'm really torn too, man. And I know exactly who the 2 is. I can't say it because I don't want you to say it just in case you're not. Of course you're thinking it. Anyways, look, this is so hard though, because I don't know which one had a better career. I really don't. I will say this.
I'm getting fired. I'm feeling it now. This is going to be better than I thought.
Man, I'm telling you. The 3 teams. The 3 teams is going to be super interesting. Anyways, we'll keep
on. You gotta make a decision, and you just gotta go with your gut. You just gotta go with whoever you feel is going to fit your roster best.
All right,
whoever you feel like is going to fit your roster best. You got Stone Cold, so that's an amazing pick, obviously. Now,
you know what? I'm going with. Oh my god! Because we've seen it so many times, I wanted to go with somebody else, and I'm not going to. All right, look, I'm gonna go with my gut. I'm going with WWE Undertaker. No questions asked. Yeah, I'm going with Undertaker. I know, I know.
Man.
I know. I know. It's huge. It's huge. It's
That's
a big. Well, you know, he
no,
deserves to be on the
that was-
Rushmore. You know, he deserves to be on the Rushmore. You know that. So how can I not pick him as fourth overall?
that hurts, bro. You definitely were in mine because I was debating between two people.
That puts Malik in a very weird position.
It does.
Oh, I like it.
No, honestly, Undertaker was like one of the guys I was debating. I wanted.
Well, then I think I know where you're going next. Go ahead, man.
So next pick, damn man, Taker, bro.
Wow.
You wanted him, man. You wanted him.
I like that. That's an early birthday present for me.
When's the birthday?
Monday.
Hey, right on, man. Happy birthday. 33, right?
33. I wish. I'll be 35.
Oh, shit. My bad.
You know,
You'd be my age.
I'm getting old.
I'm thinking. Hold on. I'm thinking.
I'm still the oldest in a six-pack. I like probably by like what? 3 months? 2 months? Mine's in August.
We're the same age. It don't matter.
I'll buy you alcohol when I meet you.
I have a pick in my head that would completely shock everybody, but I just don't know if it's worth it for a second pick. It's definitely there are two guys who are definitely legends. It would definitely, I think, be a swerve.
Oh my god!
Please, let's go.
But
I want to see the swerve. What's wrong with you? Do the swerve.
Because I had to pass up my guy, bro. I can't do it. I can't do it.
You're boring. Now we'll never know what the swerve was.
I'll tell you afterwards. That's
not enough.
I gotta do it for the people, though. For my people, I gotta take John Cena.
You got 500,000 followers. What are you picking? You picking John Cena?
You guys know what's coming next now. Oh God!
Wow! You messed up hard there.
I got the third pick in a 3-person draft. And
I already wrote who your pick is.
And I'm gonna end up with arguably the two best in-ring performers to ever live. The two best performers, arguably the two best in-ring performers to ever take a breath. I got Ric Flair, and you leave Shawn Michaels on the table. HBK.
I knew you were gonna pick HBK. I knew it. I knew it.
I got Flair and HBK. I love it.
Yeah, well,
Woo!
That's awesome. You know what else? We know what else is awesome? My next pick. I'm going with Hulk Hogan, WWE Hulk Hogan. So now I got Austin, Undertaker, and Hogan. Hang on a second.
Third round Hogan is an amazing pick.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, ooh, I thought you were gonna pick Hogan. So I was like, when you said HBK, I'm like, but you know what? If you didn't pick HBK, I would have picked him right now.
HBK, right?
Yeah, 100%.
And by the way, I know if Malik picked, Malik, just letting you know, if you didn't pick Cena, I would have reluctantly picked Cena.
I'll say that again. What'd you say?
If you had not picked Cena, I would have reluctantly picked Cena.
Yeah, I know.
You got the shirt on.
That's right. Who's going to be the next pick?
I would have picked Cena.
John would be like, my second round.
He would have been one of the next two picks. That's why I knew, because I would have been comfortable picking somebody else if I knew he was going to be there, but I knew he wouldn't be there.
Gentlemen, I got the two best in-ring performers to ever live.
So I had to take Cena, man. I had to take Cena. I knew he wasn't going to be there.
Are we having a wrestling match? Because if we are, I'm winning.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you definitely got the better wrestlers for sure. But hey, me, Mountie got the eyes though. We got the.
You have the mainstream notifications. That's true.
God damn, bro, Undertaker, that hurts, bro. That definitely that upsets me.
I think my Ric Flair pick messed everybody up. I'm gonna get my. I don't care about that. Let me rock. I'm believing it. I'm gonna take that credit. I'm gonna say that if I had picked Hogan, it would have messed you up. It would have been easier for you to make your next choice. Who's next?
I know when it goes my next pick. I'm just trying to. I'm just debating. There's so many. There are a lot of good options.
T-shirt on, and this is great.
Oh man. All right, what's my next pick? Going on to heels. I gotta get one of the heels off the board. Also a very popular guy too. I'm taking Triple H. I'll take Triple H.
Okay.
There's another one being Golden Shovels, Triple H. No Golden Shovels over here. No Golden Shovels on the roster.
I didn't think I was gonna go this. By the way, nice pick.
By the way, I'll reveal my shocker pick for my second pick. So I was debating between Undertaker and John Cena. He picked. But I was thinking about taking DX. I was gonna take Shawn. That's what I was thinking about taking. I was like, all right, should I take DX and get Shawn and Triple H and pass up John Cena, and then maybe Cena will come back. But then I was like, I don't see Cena being there within the next round.
Yeah.
I didn't know what you were gonna take. I didn't know if you were gonna be like, I'm taking Hogan or I'm taking, so I didn't really know. But that would have been. I think that would have been. It may not have been a shocker pick, but I think it would have been kind of a swerve. Oh wow. Yeah.
Who were you gonna pick? Sorry.
I would have taken. So I was debating my second pick after you said you were gonna take. I think you took Undertaker. I was debating, and I was debating on whether my second debate was obviously it was between John Cena and Taker. But after you took Taker, I was like, maybe I should do a little swerve, man. I mean, I was thinking about taking DX, Shawn and Triple H together. Like maybe I should take DX, maybe get them together. You know what I mean? But then I was like, I don't think Cena will be there next round. Like, there's no way he's
Well, not only that, you have to ask yourself, dude, like, was DX the best tag team of all time? And the answer is no.
No, they weren't. But I mean, they were super popular though. I mean, Triple H, Shawn Michaels. So, and that
I know.
Look at their 06 run. Their 06 run was incredible before Triple H came.
I got you.
Their Attitude Era run was also incredible too together. So I mean,
as
far as entertainment values and everything, you know what I mean? Like
absolutely can't be matched, no doubt. Yeah, they were a reason why you tuned into Monday nights. Let's just say that, right?
Yeah. All right, Sean. So you got the next pick. So I got. Did you already pick?
No.
Okay, yeah. So I took Triple H.
I got Flair and HBK. This is difficult.
It's super difficult.
Do a little research here. Give me 30 seconds. Give me less than 30 seconds, and maybe I'll make a decision.
It's a tough one, though, man. First ones are always tough. Those are always tough.
I got it. This is difficult.
Yep.
All right. If I don't have the best WCW competitor of all time, if somebody says it's not Flair, then I'm gonna get the other one. I'm gonna take Sting.
Sting? Fuck. I was gonna say good pick, bro.
Sting. It's a good pick. It's a good pick.
That's a great pick right there. I mean, and a lot of people will disagree with that. They'll want to take like other people, but it's like, the fact of the matter is Sting was arguably the face of WCW of all time. I mean, he was like the AJ Styles of TNA. You know what I'm saying? Like he was.
And I now believe beyond a shadow of a doubt that I am in possession of the greatest WCW competitor of all time. Because some people will say Flair, some people might say Sting, but nobody's going to say anybody other than that.
Yeah, and it just so happens, like, look at those two guys in their feud.
I mean,
it was one of the best feuds of all time, man.
I'd say Oz, but that's just me. But.
Fair enough.
All right.
Yeah,
all right. I'm pick my guy. I know exactly what I'm picking. Swinging back. I had some trouble with this pick. Next pick is easy for me. I'll let you guys.
I think I want to know one next pick too. I'm not really sure. I think it's solid for me. One pick. So I got to see who Mountie gets first. Oh, do I want to go with him though?
Oh my God! If you guys let this guy slip to me, I'm gonna be a very happy man.
Yeah, Endless Blank said whenever you hear WCW, the two people I think of was Hollywood Hogan and Sting. So
Hollywood Hogan and Sting. The first who said? Let me see that.
So those are the two people that come on.
Well, for me, it's Ric Flair and Sting.
Endless Blank. You don't think of Ric Flair when you think? I mean, I respect your opinion, but.
You can't go wrong. So you got Steve Austin, you got Taker, and you got Hulk Hogan. You got three of the biggest names ever.
Yeah. So how do we make it better is the question, you know? Look, I got Hulk Hogan. Who is the next one is the question.
Don't pick my guy. Please don't pick my guy. Because I know he's not going to pick him because he's thinking about something else.
What are you thinking, bro? I mean, you can think of somebody. You gotta be thinking of somebody.
I know. I apologize. It's taking a few minutes, but
nothing to be sorry for. You think long, you think wrong, brother.
Yeah, you're right. I think so far I have a lot of massive over the top talent. They draw money. They are marquee, but I need something. I need something to sort of bridge the gap a little bit. I need something to, you know, from an in-ring standpoint, like I think I just need to step it up just a little bit. And that's why on this pick, I'm going to go with Kurt Angle.
Damn, that's a good pick. Amazing pick.
Not a bad pick at all. Not a bad pick at all.
Wow, that's an amazing pick. Kurt Angle.
Thank you.
Multiple things. Some bitch.
Very impressive pick.
I know you guys think highly of him too, so I knew that would kind of hurt a bit. But you know, I'm trying to get that balance, right? Like, because I have Stone Cold, and he's entertaining as fuck. But in ring, okay, he'll put on a great match. Don't get me wrong, you know. But Undertaker, you know, he great match, great storytelling. Same with Hogan,
so
but I need something else, you know.
I have my next pick too. So I'm going with in-ring wise too. I mean, well, I think we're all gonna agree he's good in-ring. He can have good matches when he wants. I'm going with Brock Lesnar. Think Brock Lesnar.
Well, that makes me a very happy man. By the way, good pick. Brock Lesnar is a future Hall of Famer. I'm gonna go with somebody already in the Hall of Fame. I am very, very excited about this pick, especially in round number 4. I'm going with, as my computer starts acting stupid. Okay, I'm going with the Macho Man Randy Savage.
I love your roster so far.
I know you were going to say something told me in my head. I was like, he's gonna get Macho.
Oh yeah, I knew. Well, you know, I knew it was him or one other person, and I'm not going to say it because you know I can't.
Yeah, we'll save it.
Wow. Look,
I got 2 people in mind. I got 2 great people in mind, actually.
I'm not gonna lie, that was a great pick, and truthfully, that was, you know, I was flip flopping behind Macho and Kurt, especially since I had Hogan. I said, you can't go wrong with Macho and Hogan on your roster. You know, they've had great success in WCW. They had great success in WWE, right?
Still 2 of my favorites, bro. Taker and
So, with that being said, I'm still kind of going with that, you know, a combination of different things, in-ring charisma, promo work. Like we're really going for the kill and the all-star lineup from a singles wrestler standpoint so far. I know, and the only reason why I'm doing that is because there's so many great tag teams, so I'm not worried about it. My next pick, I am going with Chris Jericho.
Nice pick.
Well, you made my pick a little
easier.
For the
record, it's going to be WWE Chris Jericho, FYI.
Made my pick a little easier because I was debating on Jericho and somebody else. But since you copped Jericho, I'll go ahead and just go with my gut and get the other pick. I'm also going with wrestling ability. Gotta have somebody I know is going to bring it in the ring and can put on good matches. I'm taking Bret Hart.
Right on. That's a great pick right there.
For me, because that makes my pick very easy, and I'm going with a tag team. I'm going with a tag team that changed everything. They are one is a former WWE champion. Actually, one is a former WWE and WCW champion. One, unfortunately, never won a world title, but he's one of the most charismatic superstars to ever lace a pair of boots. I'm going with the combined effort of Hall and Nash, the Outsiders.
I thought about them too, and I thought I had time with them, so I might have dropped the ball there.
Respect it.
How can you not? Like, when you think WCW as well, especially like that second wave of amazing talent in the late 90s, you think about three people. You think about Hogan, you think about Kevin Nash, and Scott Hall. That changed
Changed the game. Changed the game.
everything. Everything
Changed the game,
changed.
Yes.
Changed the game.
So, bro,
If only he was. I mean, I think I prefer Razor though. I liked him when he was better when he was Razor. You know, but he was still
fuck it.
he was still amazing in WCW.
And
Razor
let's like, I do not have Hogan. I do not have Hogan, but that would have been great if I had used that NWO. But I do not have Hogan.
He does not have Hogan. No.
All right, so we're getting into it. It's getting super interesting here.
Don't forget, by the way, people, for everybody watching, women and tag teams will be included as well. So, you know, we will get to down the line.
Women and tag teams, yes, sir. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
I got some options in my head right now. Like I got some debates. You know what? I got three guys I'm going for right now. I'm gonna go in order. I'm gonna stick with it. See if they're there. See if I can get them.
This is tough, and I want to pick somebody, but since it's WCW and WWF, I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, it's not like I don't know. It's just I'm like, can I get something better in a way, respectfully? Well, boy. All right, look, I'm going to a place I don't really want to go. Kind of like I'm taking. Ironically, I'm taking a man of my word's word. I'm taking Sean's word here. I'm going to a place I don't really want to go, but I know that it's a main attraction. I know that it's, once in a while, you got to have those squash matches, baby. When you have those 3-4 hour pay-per-views and blah, blah, blah. And longer, you need that flair. You know where I'm going with this.
I do.
I'm picking WCW Goldberg.
I got you. I knew when you started talking, I got it. Yeah.
And I feel like a lot of people let that slip right there, but not really, you know.
It's a good pick.
He's an attraction, without a doubt. Nobody can deny that.
It would have been a hard pick for me too, but I would have got to him eventually. He's a big star.
No, I would have picked Goldberg gladly in WCW. I love Goldberg.
Would you guys agree that the WCW Goldberg was WWE's Brock Lesnar in a way? Would you agree?
I think Brock was better.
Goldberg, well, I don't know. It depends.
From Goldberg, a dominating,
Goldberg was more dominant to me, at least. I mean, he was on a path to destruction. Like Brock, had his ups and downs, but as far as in ring wise, I mean, Brock Lesnar is 10 times better than Goldberg in the ring. He can do everything. For his size, especially at I think everybody can agree. Like when you first saw Brock, as he started to elevate to that main event picture, you were like, look at this monster of a man. I mean, like this guy only has a look, but he in the ring wise, he was amazing in the ring. So it's like this guy can definitely do everything. Goldberg just had so much intensity to him. Like, how many wrestlers can you name off the top of your head that you get excited when their entrance, for their entrance, just alone, you know what I mean? So that's a good pick, though, man. That's a good pick. WCW Goldberg. Are you sure you don't want WWE Goldberg? Are you sure you don't want the old man Goldberg? The old man Goldberg?
I did like WWE Goldberg when he first came on the scene, when he was like ringside watching Brock Lesnar and he was like, oh, I got to win the Rumble. And then like, I enjoyed that little bit of a build, believe it or not, with him and Lesnar, the first match number 1. But unfortunately the match didn't deliver, which is too bad. But man, I was excited for that. And I did like Goldberg. I really did. And I still have love for him. I still do in some way, shape or form, but
I'm with you too. I'm with you on that, man. I'm with you.
Super.
So for my next pick, I'm taking another heel. I got to get some more good heels, for my roster. I got Triple H. So for my next pick, I'm taking, in my opinion, one of the best heels ever, if you ask me. Also, in ring wise, I think he's amazing. I'm taking Randy Orton.
Good pick.
Nice pick right there. Very, very, very nice pick. And I'm not going to lie, that was probably going to be my next one.
I knew he was going to be on your radar eventually. He wasn't going to be there too much longer.
I always, it's because we've had this discussion, Like right now, we've done 5, 10, 15, 16. We've done 17 picks. If you ask me, is Randy Orton in the top 20? My answer is yes, of all time. Do you ask me if he's in the top 15? I'd say no. But, he's going to get picked shortly after that. So that's the breaks. Go for it, Sean. We got. You got a lot of meat here. We got a lot of meat.
I got two people in mind. That I definitely need. So, Sean, please don't take them. That's all I'm gonna say. Don't take either one of them.
Oh, don't worry, I will.
You probably will.
Um,
Kurt Angle.
Oh my goodness.
I'm not gonna lie. That upsets me. I love the Undertaker so much. That really upsets me.
I know you like how I got him. You like that.
Man, you can never go wrong with Taker. Taker's one of those wrestlers who never needs the world title to be relevant. You can do so many things with him.
Undertaker. It's gonna take a long time to bump off the Rushmore of wrestling, fellas. You understand what I'm saying? Like Undertaker ain't moving from that Rushmore ever, in my opinion.
Yeah,
Ric Flair, who the fuck's gonna bump him off? The Rock, Austin, maybe, and then you can interchange Hulk Hogan. And then if you really want to get fancy, maybe you throw Cena. I don't think he belongs there, but that's my opinion. But you know what I'm saying? Like, who's gonna top those guys? Seriously, Roman? Maybe.
it's a big maybe though.
It's a big maybe, and it could happen, but not yet.
I mean, the path he's on right now, though. The path he's on right now, he's destined for greatness.
I think Roman will replace John Cena. He'll get higher. That's a big statement. I don't know if I can go public with that.
Yeah, so that's pretty hard. I mean, John Cena was
right
for a long time, bro. Right?
But Roman Reigns, come on, man. Like, is he really gonna? Come on, Rick.
I'll say he'll go down as behind The Rock, the second best Samoan to ever do it.
Agreed, and I do think that Roman Reigns will go down as in top 10. Well, hopefully, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Sean, sorry, your pick, my man.
Oh, it's fine. It's fine. This is tough.
Right? Because you know something's gonna happen here.
I'm gonna go. Oh my goodness.
Mm-hmm.
Edge.
Edge, okay. Good heel. Need some heel work.
Edge. I'm gonna go with Edge.
Need some heel work.
I like that. That's a good pick.
Listen, I respect the pick. Nobody, I've said it before, as a kid, nobody I hated more than Edge, so that's definitely a great heel.
All right. So we got Stone Cold, I got Undertaker, I got Hogan, I got Kurt Angle, I got Chris Jericho, I got Goldberg. Oh my God. Oh, this is amazing. How do we make this roster better? I know. Let's add Eddie Guerrero in there.
Fuck, that was my next pick, man. That was my next pick. Right.
Eddie G. I lied, I cheat, and I stole on that one.
Dude, that was my next pick, man. God damn.
Eddie G. Damn, son. That's beaut.
Well, I know what my next pick is because I was.
Man, that was my next pick too, man.
That's why you should have picked him instead of Orton. You know that Eddie Guerrero is better than Orton. You see, this is what I'm talking about, man.
They can go back and forth for me. I just in ring wise, yeah, but I needed that heel. I wanted that heel work from Orton. Needed that.
Eddie Guerrero was a fantastic heel.
Better than Orton, though.
He tried to steal Dominic.
He did.
That's pretty bad.
I mean, Randy Orton set a man on fire, though. So I mean,
yeah,
he did burn a man alive.
And he said that Eddie Guerrero was in hell. Ironically,
yeah. So
as we're comparing the two, interesting enough.
Damn, man, Eddie Guerrero was my next pick, man. I had an order that I wanted to go in, man. I had a perfect order of guys.
You know, you never have a game plan with this. You can never have a game plan.
You know what? I need. It may be a little high in some people's opinion, but I need the in-ring work. I'm taking AJ Styles.
I don't think that's a high pick at all. Well, you can maybe make an argument because AJ's tenure in WWE has been what, 7 years?
Yeah, he's had a good 7-year run.
He's had an amazing 7-year run, and let's be honest, sometimes that's long enough to remember somebody's tenure in general.
But I need
Right?
the in-ring work. That's why I wanted Eddie Guerrero next. I took Eddie Guerrero.
Like I picked fucking WCW Goldberg, who had what, maybe 2 good years. So I think that's a great pick, and I think it's. I think it's legit. I think AJ right now is one of the best wrestlers in the industry. So I think that's a good pick
for sure. I had an order, and I needed Eddie Guerrero, but you took him, so okay. And Shawn obviously has the greatest in-ring performer ever, Shawn Michaels. No way I'm letting either one of you guys get AJ Styles.
I gotcha.
Well, speaking of in-ring work, I'm very happy to select my following choice, which I think would be someone who is going to give you 20 minutes of excellence. Actually, 20 minutes of greatness. Actually, 20 minutes of perfection. Curt Hennig, Mr. Perfect.
So you're going with WWF.
For the record, I am going with Mr. Perfect.
Okay. Curt Hennig.
Yeah, for the record. No, you're right. For the record, I am going with Mr. Perfect.
Gotcha. Fantastic pick. Completely not on my radar, not because he wasn't value or good enough, but just, that was a sleeper pick. Very nice. I mean, and let's be honest, it's like that guy spoke it into existence, because I don't remember him ever having a bad match. Like, he always had great matches, this guy. Even you can maybe make an argument that his feud with the narcissist Lex Luger wasn't the greatest, but I still enjoyed it. I loved it. I loved the whole thing. So
I think Perfect was amazing, not just because I think Perfect being a world champion in WCW or WWE.
Right on. Okay, look, time for a tag team. This is pick number 8. I'm going with one of the best tag teams ever, and probably to this day they still can get it done. I'm going with the Hardy Boys.
Nice pick.
Popularity.
My
next pick, I'm going to go ahead and take the last guy I wanted. I don't want to pass him up. If you ask me, this guy had the potential to be the face of the company if he was pushed to that point. The only wrestler that people would care about if he came back, I'm taking CM Punk.
That was my next one. And you know what? That should have been my pick right now, but I really wanted. I was like, I think the Hardys will be gone soon. So,
well, let's keep it rolling, because when I picked Hall and Nash, I'm sure a lot of the younger fans, well, not really younger fans, a lot of the casual fans would automatically know about Hall and Nash because of their mainstream notoriety. So they're clearly on paper the most popular tag team just about in WCW history, with the exception of maybe one other. But I'm going to go with a team that was extremely popular, but a team that was just highly decorated, a team that was amazing in the ring, a team that produced a future world champion. I'm talking about, I'm trying to think if I should call my favorite tag team ever. No, with the exception, I can say the Hart Foundation because you already picked Bret Hart. They're off the table. Outside of the Hart Foundation, my favorite team of all time, Harlem Heat.
Ooh, that's an amazing pick. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Damn, that
was a good one.
It's an outstanding pick, actually.
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't think about that. So that was well done. Woo. Oh boy. Okay.
Somebody taking Eugene eventually, or are we just gonna keep avoiding that pick? Like,
what?
Are we just gonna keep avoiding Eugene, or are we just gonna go ahead and take him off the board?
I thought I picked him in my second round. Damn it! I messed up.
The first overall pick, really?
Oh my god, that'd be so jokes.
Honestly, you know what we should do one day? We should do a draft. Like, honestly, we should do a serious draft of pick terrible people. So like, yeah. So like, in for like the draft, I'm gonna tell people we're picking like all time wrestlers like in the prime, but we just pick terrible people. We just pick straight awful like like I'm taking the coach. That's my pick. First pick, the coach.
With my first overall pick, I select Bastion Booger.
God, this
Okay.
guy he was
I'm
Friday
ready
Ferguson and Bastion Booger.
Oh, this is so perfect. Okay, this is my next pick, and it's super fitting.
It may be good, but it's not perfect.
Okay, but once you hear it, you're gonna be like, "That's pretty damn close to perfect." You'll understand what I mean.
Okay.
For my 9th pick, I'm picking the 9th wonder of the world, the big man. Yeah, you know, he defined the entire business model in the wrestling business. He's, in my opinion, going to go down as the ultimate attraction of all time.
The 8th wonder of the world, brother.
Oh, shoot. Oh, you're right. Oh, I'm thinking
You're taking China. You're taking China, right?
So China's your pick. China's your pick. Is that what we're saying?
It's not a bad pick, by the way, for the women's division. It's not a bad
No,
pick.
it isn't. And funny enough, I was thinking about picking her very soon.
I'm you're picking.
She's probably like my favorite. She's probably my favorite women's wrestler of all time, almost. Listen, Big Show, Undertaker, Brock Lesnar, they all kind of, you know, this guy paved the way for them in my opinion, and
I wonder how
I just love the story. So
I wonder how well he's gonna mix with the roster. Though. Andre, like who's going over Andre Goldberg? Who's winning?
Well, look, I mean, we have some matches there that we've never seen before. We have, you know, Andre versus Undertaker. We have, you know, Andre against Goldberg. Like,
who wins though? I'm saying, who wins? Goldberg or Andre? That's the thing.
I don't know. I'm gonna draft.
No way. You can't tell me. No way. Andre's letting him pick up the way Big Show. The way he picked up Big Show. Andre's not letting him do that.
You see what I'm saying?
I don't see Andre. I want you to pick me. I mean, no, maybe he will. He did let Hogan slam him, but he literally picked up the Big Show though, like over his head, like. No.
Yeah, no, it was super impressive. But Andre was the biggest guy.
I don't know if Andre will let him do that though, because Andre was really protective of that giant. You know, he was really like he didn't even like. You know the story, but like, you know, he tried to hurt John Studd because he walked over the top rope. You know, that was like his shit. And I'm like, you don't walk over the top rope. That's my shit.
Yeah, like, that's my thing.
You don't do that.
I always loved Big John Studd.
So it's my next pick. I am going with women for my next pick.
Right there.
I'm taking. Is it up there? You got Big John Studd up there.
Right there. LJN.
What's my next pick? I'm going. Gotta go with popularity. Arguably, for a lot of people, they consider her to be the greatest women's wrestler ever. For a lot of people, I'm taking Trish Stratus. Little Stratus faction, and every man at some point had a crush on Trish Stratus. Let's be honest. At some point, we all.
What do you mean? At some point, I still do.
Yeah.
Do you blame me?
Going with Trish and Stratus faction.
Going with Trish. Good pick. Kyron, what's up, brother? How's it going? Kyron's in the chat too.
Kyron.
Josiah was there before, so it's up to Josiah as well, and everybody else in the chat. Thanks for joining us.
At this
a lot of fun.
Y'all are like sitting up here picking people who, I mean, you're doing the best you can. You guys are doing the way you're supposed to do it. Like, you guys are taking like 17, 18 kind of picks because that's what you're supposed to do. And 17th or 18th, pick. So what I'm trying to do is think outside the box, and I'm trying to go with the 17th, 20th greatest wrestler of all time. I'm going to keep, taking from the top of the deck here. As it relates to tag team. So I already have Paul and Nash. I already have Paul and Heat. I'm going to take the Legion of Doom.
Oh, boy. Okay, but let me this is the age-old question, Sean.
That's the question. Do you want WCW or you
That's
want
what I'm saying. Do you want the Road Warriors or do you want LOD? Well, you already said LOD, but still, like, which one which one is better?
I appreciate you guys giving me a chance to think about it now that I said it. I believe they made a name for themselves, obviously, in the NWA and AWA, but I believe that their mainstream marketability was at an all-time high in WWE. So I'm going to go with 1990 to 1992 LOD.
Okay.
Plus an extra tag team title reign in 97, if you remember.
Listen, bro. You can't go wrong with LOD. I mean, they can pretty much do everything. They can even wrestle under the influence. So they can. You'll be good, bro. LOD is very talented.
I have Harlem Heat, I have Paul and Nash, and I have LOD. That's pretty freaking sweet,
bro. That's
great. It's great tag team.
It's really amazing,
Yep. I just figure when you get to a point in the draft, you guys are making great picks, but I think when you get to time in the draft, when you're like, okay, I'm going to throw some names that we already picked out there. Are we going to pick Edge, or should we pick Kurt Hennig? Should we pick Kurt Angle? Should we pick, like, where are we at right now? So it's like, okay, you know what? let's end the drama and go for the greatest tag teams. Let's end the drama like Malik just did and go for the greatest female.
This is where it gets interesting.
This is where it gets really interesting. Yes.
Yeah.
This is where, we got 9, we got 18, we're at 27. I mean, these next 3 picks is, now we're at the bottom of
What number pick are we on right now?
10th round. So, we're coming up on 28, 29, and 30th pick overall, right?
Okay. Yeah.
So this is challenging right now. This is really, really challenging, and we got to start asking ourselves, who is that next wave of talent? And it's tricky also because we can't pick certain tag teams anymore. Like, for me, I was looking obviously at Bret Hart, but I was also looking at Hart Foundation, and I was looking at Edge and Christian, but we can't pick him because I think Sean has Edge, so
take Christian last time.
And so it's this is tough. This is tough. This is very tough.
Yeah, I think I know who I want next. I got some picks in mind.
I know.
I always got picked ahead of time. I always think ahead of time, so I got options. So
I know who I want to. I definitely do.
James Ellsworth.
I have a few different.
Ludwig Borga. He was dope for like 2 seconds, though.
Who?
Ludwig Borga was dope for like 2 seconds.
He really was. I don't think I think he was.
He was. Ludwig Borga was like really dope for like 3 months.
Yeah, kind of like what's his name, Vladimir Kozlov. He had that flair for a little bit.
I agree. Good comparison.
That's what I do. What can I say? Man, this is hard, bro. Oh boy. Okay. I'm gonna stop messing around here. I'm gonna pick a guy right now that I don't think a lot of people would probably pick at this point in the game, but it shouldn't. He doesn't get talked enough. He doesn't get talked about enough, if you ask me. And he really changed the game, and he really moved the needle for WCW. We're talking big pay-per-views. We're talking Starrcade. That was their WrestleMania. He highlighted. He headlined.
I know.
And he totally changed the face in a way for WCW for big men.
Great this stage in the draft. Great pick.
Thank you. The only thing I wish is that I had 2 other guys to sort of share the dance with him, and that would be Sting and Ric Flair, but I don't have those guys. But that being said, I'm going with Big Van Vader.
Good pick. I know exactly. Very good pick.
I had a feeling you would respect that. You respect that.
Respect it. It's a great pick. So
Big Van Vader, obviously WCW, man.
I'm gonna take my first. I'm gonna take my first tag team. Got to get him off the board.
Right on.
Sean's been racking up tag team, so I'm getting a little nervous. So I gotta take at least a legendary one that could be head of the that's head of the table, I guess you could say. I'm gonna take arguably maybe the greatest team ever. I'm taking the Dudley Boys.
Well, it's funny that you said, first of all, good pick, respect. Funny you say head of the table because I'm going with the might as well take off the board at this. What overall pick would this be?
This is your 10th pick, so top 30. So right. He's 30th pick right here.
We're gonna make him the 30th pick overall. How could you not go wrong by picking the number 1 man in the industry at any stage? When you look in history, right? Let me just rationalize this pick for a second. When you look through the annals of time, and you say to yourself, there's guys who were the best in the world, no pun intended, Malik, the best in the world at a particular moment in time. This man has been the best in the world for the past 12 months. So I'm thinking Roman Reigns.
Fantastic. I love it. And it's interesting because, I don't know, you go back 5 years. I don't think he makes it. I don't think he makes it in the top 30. I don't think he cracks it. But now he does. And it'll be interesting to see if we do this draft again in 5 more years. Does he crack the top 20? And then will he crack the top 10?
Roman was on my radar. I thought he'd be there a little later, though. I'm not gonna lie. I thought I could save his pick for a little later.
30th overall pick in an all-time draft, the most dominant WWE champion in recent memory. I'm very happy with that pick.
Yeah, agreed. Totally agree.
Well, Universal champion, but you know what I mean.
Yeah. Dude. This is tough because it's time for me to no pun intended, after I pick Vader. It's time. But it's woman time. And we're gonna pick this is hard. This is super hard. I said China before.
China's a good pick, though. It's an amazing pick, I think.
I said China, and that's kind of this is.
You also think too. China wrestled men too, bro. So like
well, this is it, and I feel like I have some
Intercontinental champion.
Right, like you could have China. You have Jericho too. China and Jericho had the little thing for a little bit, right? China Eddie Guerrero.
Whoa, that's storyline pick up there.
The way I see this pick, picking China at number 11 is, I feel comfortable with it. I feel like there's some sick matchups. You have the 8th wonder of the world, like you said. I guess the 9th wonder of the world.
Whoa!
That's money, baby. That's money right there.
I like that.
So I'm going with China on this one. And at the end of the day, look, we have 25 on each one of our rosters. If I was to have a Royal Rumble of all these guys, China definitely can mix it up with these gentlemen, even if they're Hall of Fames and everything, because she is a Hall of Famer. And I've always liked China, so I'm going with China number 11.
Not a bad pick.
So for me, I'm also going with women. I'm gonna switch it up for the women. Arguably, definitely one of the best women's wrestlers of this decade. My personal favorite wrestler of this decade. I'm taking Sasha Banks.
Good pick. I'm gonna keep the ball rolling. I took a little bit of a break from the tag team, but I'm going right back. My tag team, I think that my tag team division is going to be the best out of this draft. I may not win the entire draft, but I think my tag team division is going to be the best. I have the Road Warriors. Well, technically, I have LOD. I have Harlem Heat. I have Hall and Nash.
I really like your roster is so diverse. I love it.
Yeah, sick. And we're going to keep it going. We're going to keep it going with 2 men who are probably mid-carders. Singles-wise, Intercontinental titles here. Hardcore titles there, but as a team, no question, top 10, arguably top 5 to ever release a pair of boots as a tag team. Harlem Heat, Hall and Nash, LOD, the New Age Outlaws.
Ooh. Not bad.
Yeah.
Not bad at all. Wow. Yeah, that's good. They were so entertaining, those guys.
3-hour pay-per-view, boys. We're having 3-hour pay-per-views. We're trying
3-hour pay-per-views. This is crazy. I hear this. I hear this name. I see this name, and I'm like, probably should have been picked by now. And and I think it goes to say, whenever we do a draft, when it comes to 6-pack or anything we do, we don't necessarily stand behind certain things when it comes to the person's personal life or what they've done or whatever. But really, ultimately, we're talking about a wrestling roster here.
I know where you're going. Go ahead.
And I am going with arguably the best technical wrestler ever.
No argument.
And I have Eddie Guerrero already. We got to take his almost like his not his blood brother, but his brother. We're going with Chris Benoit.
From a wrestling standpoint, that's an outstanding pick. Nobody would argue with that.
So
I'm taking him for that reason only, man. Come on.
I'm going to stick with women. I want to build up a good women's roster. Taking arguably, not even arguably, the most over female of this decade. Somebody who could definitely be the face of my division, taking Becky Lynch.
Yeah. Not bad at all.
Give me Do I dare? Do I dare? Do I dare?
Do
Sean
you
doing for the
dare?
tag team. I'm going for them. Sean going for the tag team. We're going for the women. I want the women.
True.
Sean's like, welcome to Tag Team Federation.
Yes, true. Do I dare? Do I dare? Do I dare? I do not dare. I do not dare. I'll do it next round if it's still available. I'm gonna go. I gotta beef up my singles division a little bit. I'm gonna go with. I think my theme has been obviously tag teams, and I think also technical wrestling. And I'm gonna keep that going. I'm gonna go with the Rocket Owen Hart.
Beautiful pick. That was my next one. Not gonna lie to you. And I thought he was gonna fly under the radar, but you nailed it. You nailed it with no list. I'm super impressed.
Yeah, thank you.
Sick. Well, it's time to start making some picks that, make your head spin. Hopefully the last one did a little bit. Maybe you guys weren't thinking about Chris Benoit. I don't know. Either way, we're gonna do that again. And I think we really slept on this one. But either way, number 13, I'm picking the Animal Batista.
I think it's a great pick. Honestly, like no shade intended, Maui. I love you, my brother. I think it's a good pick. I don't think it's a slip pick though. I think all of us probably had him cross over our minds and kind of.
No, I didn't even think of Batista.
I think Malik wanted him. As soon as I said it, he's like, shit.
Okay, well,
I didn't even think of Batista, bro.
I'll speak for myself. I thought about him, and every time I compared him to somebody else, I passed on him.
That's
crazy. There you go. See, what you're saying is Roman Reigns has already surpassed Batista.
I think so.
Man, that's tough, man. Batista.
I think so.
I didn't even think
close. It's close.
It's close. I don't know if it's true.
I don't know.
Right, so I'm going with the guy who maybe slipped under the radar. I don't know. I feel like this is a good solid pick for this one. I kept passing up a little bit, but I need to take him out. A guy who can do multiple things. Every character he did got over, and he's some hardcore for my division. I'm going with Mick Foley.
Nice.
Nice. My pick is going to make you guys raise an eyebrow because you're going to say, why didn't you just blah, 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 blah? I'm going to tell you why. Our esteemed host, Malik, and the deputy sheriff, Mountie, explained to all of us that you cannot take the accolades of a singles career if you choose a tag team, and you cannot take tag team accolades if you pick a singles wrestler. Yeah. So I had to weigh it back and forth. I had to think about it. I had to think about this man being a world tag team champion, but this man in his prime being for about 2 years the most dominant force in the World Wrestling Federation at the time. And sure, when he teamed with one of my previous picks, it was entertaining, it was awesome, and it led to 2 World Tag Team Championships, but you cannot take that over his singles career, just like I wouldn't take my previous pick tag team over his singles career. I'm going with Owen Hart's tag team partner, but I'm not going to take the tag team because I already picked Owen. I am going to pick Yokozuna, and they are tag team champions, former tag team champions, but I'm talking about 1992, 1993, and early 1994, most dominant big man in the industry, possibly outside of Vader. I'm talking about 1993 Yokozuna.
Wow. And I guess there is possibility that they could team up though.
They could. I mean, I don't see why they couldn't team up once they're
down the road.
Yeah,
you're gonna need fresh storylines. You're gonna need so you're gonna need to shake things up.
Now, me guys, I'm gonna take 30 seconds for this one if it's okay.
Please.
Yoko in 95 when he teamed with Owen was priceless. You saw my TikTok on that. But Yoko in 95 was on his way to being overweight, was on his way to being, to the point where he wasn't as mobile as he used to be. I had to take that in consideration when I decided to pick Owen and Yoko separately instead of Owen and Yoko together, because Owen by himself and in the tag team was amazing. But Yoko in 92, 93, 94 moved like a cruiserweight as a 500-pound man. World champion, dominant, amazing.
All right, Melty, you're on the board. So you're on the board. You're on the clock.
Yeah. So we're at number 14 right now. Look, I think you guys have had some amazing picks so far. And it's difficult to kind of go, okay, who do I want to go with now? Who do I want to pick now and whatever. This is super hard right now. I'm just trying to see where my roster is, what direction I want to go in. This wow. Okay. Oh man. Okay, this next pick is, again, somebody that could arguably crack the top 30 in a lot of people's minds. He didn't, unfortunately, crack ours, but it doesn't mean that it's anything less. Heel or face, he's always had amazing stature. He's still at the top of his game right now, in my opinion. And he's had some super memorable moments in WrestleMania. I'm going with Daniel Bryan.
Keeps taking my picks again. God, it was my next pick. Daniel Bryan was my next pick. All right, so I'm going back to him, and then I'm going to take Charlotte Flair.
Oh, you just did that to get back at me.
No, Daniel. I was going to go Daniel, then Charlotte. I was going to go in order, but you took Daniel, so go with Charlotte. One of the best women's wrestlers in the game today, whether people like her or not. I got to take Charlotte.
My next pick, I'm going to make this quick. My next pick, I have to go, my first female draftee, I'm going to go with Lita.
Nice. Can't go wrong there for sure, right? Oh, boy. So, okay. I only have, wait a second. Just looking at everything here. I only have one tag team. I gotta beef up my tag team division. I only got the Hardy Boys. I'm going to be picking one of the best tag teams, in my opinion, in WWE history. I'm going with Axe and Smash Demolition.
It's a good pick.
Thank you.
Let's see. I'm also going to go tag teams. You start building up my tag team roster as well. I'm going to go with one of the most popular tag teams from this era. I'm going to take the New Day. Hall of Famers, by the way. Future Hall of Famers.
No doubt. Don't think anybody can deny that for sure.
All right, next up for me. Kind of struggling between two people. Give me 30 more seconds, boys. 30 more seconds. Give me.
Yeah, you got this. No worries.
I got a good pick for my next one.
Give me Ricky the Dragon Steamboat.
Wonderful. Which one?
Give me Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, the world champion from WCW, NWA, feuding with Ric Flair.
Nice. Good one. I like that pick. Wow. Okay, I only have one woman so far, I think. Yeah, so I need to get another woman on my roster. It's just super hard, but I'm hoping I have the right pick here. I've been going back and forth with her and somebody else, but for this one, I'm gonna go with AJ Lee.
Good pick.
And I think if she came back tomorrow, I think it would be a hit. I really do.
I'm also going with women. I'm going to take somebody who is going to bring attraction to my roster, bring eyes. I'm going with Ronda Rousey.
Ooh, interesting.
I was going to go with my second female pick, but this man still being on the board is a crime. I'm going with a man that can tear the house down with my Ric Flair, tear the house down with my Sting, and by the way, he really did, because he did it every night for about 4 years. I'm almost embarrassed he's picked this late in the draft, but then again, maybe we didn't have a choice because there's so many good people available. Oh my goodness. Yeah, confident. Dusty Rhodes.
Yeah, see, like that, I was gonna pick him, but I'm like, wasn't he more successful in NWA?
Way more successful, and that's the Dusty Rhodes I'm picking. I'm picking the 3-time NWA steel cage match versus Ric Flair, Dusty Rhodes.
Okay, good shit. Because I was like,
Dusty
is
Rhodes.
you know what I mean? Like, actual monitor of WCW, did he really kill it? I don't know. I mean,
main evented 2 Starcades out of the first 3.
Yeah, you're right.
I can utilize, God rest his soul, I can utilize his genius creatively as well.
True that. I just wasn't sure if like those massive matches were a part of WCW or if they were still NWA. I couldn't remember them right now. So great pick, man. And to be honest, I wanted to pick him in my top 10. So that was well done, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Again, you just named a legend, Hall of Famer, and everything. This guy's a Hall of Famer too, and the fact that he hasn't been mentioned so far is an actual crime. I'm going with Roddy Piper. You mentioned Ronda Rousey, but the real rowdy one is Piper, and he was one of the best heels, best talkers to this day. Part of WrestleMania 1 in the main event. I mean, dude, there's 4 people in that. 3 of them were wrestlers.
So with my next pick, I'm going, which everybody will agree, one of the most over characters of the Attitude Era. Kurt kind of was iffy, here and there, but we're talking about superstars in their prime. So I'm going one of the best characters ever, going with Kane.
Good pick.
Obviously Attitude Era Kane, by the way, so people know. The 1998, 97, 98 Kane.
Yeah, great pick. 97 really through 99. Excellent. I'm hesitant to take this pick, but I need star power in my women's division. Matter of fact, I need a women's division. All I have, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, is
Lita.
I'll tell you what. She may not have been liked in the locker room, but she was mainstream. She was cover of TV Guide. She was cover of Playboy. Multiple-time women's champion. I think it'll bring some eyes to my product in her prime. I'll pick Sable.
Ooh, that's a twist. I like it. I like that one a lot. Wow. Great pick. Okay, we're talking about WWF. We're talking about WCW. And, this guy right here, he almost cracks the top 5. Almost. He's definitely top 10 best WCW wrestlers of all time.
I know exactly.
He was super. I don't know if you do.
I know who you're picking too, I think. I think I know who you're picking too.
Well, all I'm saying is I did a workout before with some weights, but once in a while you got to get that yoga in, baby. And this ain't your mama's yoga. I'm going with DDP. Bang! Number 18, DDP. WCW DDP, bro. Come on, man. He was sick. He was sick, man. Amazing.
All right, for my next pick, I'm going to go with the tag team. We need to start building up some tag teams. I'm going to take the Usos. You got Roman. I'm stopping you from getting the bloodline. We're taking the Usos.
Usos, huh?
Give me.
Sean got all the good damn tag teams, man. So.
Yep.
Give me a guy that was so good a belt was created just for him. Give me the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase.
We are rolling now. We are rolling, fellas. They're all the right picks. These are all the right picks. Oh, man. Oh, man. This is a wonderful, wonderful roster that I'm looking at. Well, let's talk about how to make it better. Let's go with another women's wrestler. You know, we're gonna complete, and we're gonna take the 4 horsewomen completely off the table. I'm going with Bayley. Can't go wrong there.
Okay, so I'm gonna continue. We're on a roll, so I'm going with my next pick. For what number is this?
This is your 19th or our 19th
pick. I think this is a pretty solid 19th pick. A guy who could be a good mid-card wrestler for mid-card titles, and he was WWE champion at one point, so he also could be the main event picture here and there. I'm taking Rob Van Dam.
Ooh, interesting. I didn't think you were gonna go there for a second. I was like, ooh, and it just reminded me of somebody else. So thank you for that.
I'm gonna continue my women's division. She's not a Hall of Famer. She's not even in the conversation for the Hall of Fame because she's young in her career, but she's damn good. And she main evented WrestleMania. I love her. I think she's the future. And I think we'll still be talking about her 10 years from now, as long as she stays healthy. I am very confident and happy to pick at number 19, Bianca Belair.
Ooh. And I didn't think you were going to go there. But that's you know what I like about that pick? That is a pick that we could look back 5 or 10 years from now and be like, wow, that was a flop, or it could be or way ahead of the curve.
I did a draft a couple of days ago and I picked her too, so no shame.
Right on.
I picked her too.
Love her. I think she's outstanding.
I'm super excited about my next pick. I really, really, really am, because I'm looking at my roster and I feel like it's got everything. It really, really does. But the one thing it's missing is a couple of guys that have a history in WCW, but man, when they came over to WWE, they had some amazing, amazing, Hall of Fame accolades. Eddie Guerrero, Chris Benoit, I have Chris Jericho. Like, these are massive WCW names. And the coolest part is like these guys had epic WWE runs as well. And in this particular guy, he's a part of that faction. So the fact that I have these guys, I'm going to have all these guys on the same roster, for me is just super exciting. I'm going to go with Rey Mysterio.
See, I was going to take Mysterio and Van Dam as a team, but it was only going to be the tag team accolade, so I had to pick between the two. So I took Rob Van Dam.
Dude, I have Chris Benoit, Eddie Guerrero, and Mysterio. Come on. Come on. I know we've seen it before, but it works. It's a magic formula, fellas. I feel good. I'm gonna sleep nice tonight. I'm gonna sleep nice with this team.
Let me see what route I want to go. I'm gonna go with tag team. I'm going to take a tag team that was super entertaining. Could do multiple things with them. You don't have to utilize them in the ring. You could just do backstage stuff with them. I'm going with the APA.
I love that. Love that.
I like APA, by the way. I am going to also go with a tag team. I'm going to go with a tag team that's entertaining. I'm going to go with a tag team that can open my show, and when their music hits, everybody standing to their feet, not necessarily because, by the way, they're both Hall of Famers, but not necessarily because they're Hall of Famers in ring, but because they were so damn fun. And I want some fun on my show. I'm gonna go with the combined effort of Mark Henry and The Godfather.
Ooh, that's interesting.
That is interesting.
Mark Henry and Goff. That's an interesting pick, Sean. I don't know. Interesting pick.
He always has like one or two of these like picks where like, wow,
Sure.
they're massively outside of the box, but you can't really
Yeah.
argue them. It's fucked up, you know how he does that.
It may be a bad pick, but I like it.
I don't know if it's
I
a
don't
bad
know. I mean,
pick.
I was thinking like, Mark Henry did have the Hall of Pain for a minute. Like, he had that, where he
No,
was.
it's true, but I also, but you got to understand, The Godfather was awesome, and you also have to understand, I get sexual chocolate Mark Henry. So I mean, I don't get Hall of Pain Mark Henry, but I get sexual chocolate Mark Henry. They were a legit tag team, so I also was thinking about going D'Lo and Mark Henry, but I think Godfather was more entertaining.
Nah, you just want Godfather because of the women. Don't lie.
I'm not gonna lie, his music and the women did play a major factor. Yes.
You know what? I got my next pick. This is crazy. Sean definitely had a sick two massively WCW amazing tag teams. Amazing. I can't stop. I could talk about a whole podcast on those two teams of Harlem Heat and the Outsiders, but there's one we're forgetting, and we need to address it, and it needs to go on my roster, and I'm going with the Steiner brothers.
Oh, nice pick.
Nice pick. Nice
Yep.
pick.
Nice pick. And
Right, so
a nicer pick than Scotty and Rick singular team. Very good pick.
yeah.
That's one where the tag team wins, fellas.
Okay, so for my next pick, I'm going with singles guy. I'm taking somebody who I think is tremendous in the ring. Awesome heel, if you ask me. For what is it, 2021?
21, brother.
I think this is a solid pick for my 21st pick. I'm going with Seth Rollins.
Oh, you bastard.
That's a great pick for 21.
Yeah, I've been holding on to him but for a few rounds, but this is right there where he should be picked. You know what I'm saying? Please, Sean, take it away, my friend.
I'll tell you another great pick for 21. And another pick that I could have picked as a tag team. But I think first of all, the guy I picked first out of these two guys, that his singles credentials are way better than their tag team credentials. But I think they're slightly better as singles guys. But then again, why not? I could team them up down the line if I wanted to. They can reunite. So with my 21st overall pick, I'm taking the former two-time world champion and current AEW superstar, but I'm picking him for his WWE career. I'm talking about Christian.
Nice.
Captain Charisma. It's a great pick.
Oh man, that is a good pick. I would say.
He's super underappreciated.
Oh boy. Okay. I gotta have love. I gotta have love for the women's division. I have China. I have AJ Lee. I have Bailey. I want to add a fourth one here that adds a little bit of everything entertainment wise, in ring definitely, and just longevity. And one thing I really like about her is the fact that she just stays healthy, even though she seems to be pretty stiff in a way, or she has worked stiff in the past. Either way, I'm going with Asuka.
So I'm going with another woman too. I'm glad she's still there because I wanted her down the line. So I have Charlotte, I have Becky, I have Ronda, I have Trish, and I have Sasha. I'm adding the Glamazon, Beth Phoenix.
Wonder, that's a great pick right there. I thought about that too, and
That's a great pick at this stage in the draft. But I also think that my pick is a great pick at this stage in the draft. It would have been a great pick 10 picks ago. It may not have been a good pick 5 picks ago, but I think at pick number, help me out.
22.
I think for pick number 22, it's an excellent pick. I'm going with, this is where it gets hard, WCW, WWE. I think WWE slightly better. I'm going with the Big Show.
Okay.
Will Mr. Big Show. Is he heel or face though?
I was just about to ask him.
I don't have to pick heel or face. I didn't have to pick WCW.
Heel or face? We need an answer. Heel or face? So many heel turns, so many face turns.
I should have picked him. I mean, everybody wanted to see Andre the Giant versus Big Show. Everybody wanted to see it. At that time, at least. I thought so, at least. This is getting hard because I feel like I'm missing out on people. You know, like I feel like no matter what I do in these next 3 picks, because we're on pick number 23, so 23, 24, 25. No matter what I do, I'm going to be missing out on things, and it's like, oh, why did I pick this person, or why did I do this, or whatever the case is. But I think there's other matches, like dream matches, that we'd like to kind of see one day, or well, we won't see it one day at all. But I think it's nice to dream about certain dream matches and stuff like that. And we have I talked about squash matches and stuff, and I don't think this would be a squash match, and it would be probably one of the craziest matchups that I could think of. We talked about Prime WCW Goldberg. My 23rd pick is going to be Prime WWE Ultimate Warrior, and I'd love to see that match. I don't know if you guys agree with that pick, but you can't argue. Warrior headline WrestleMania 6.
WrestleMania,
and he won.
I do not disagree with that pick at number 23. I do not. I think it's a great pick.
Not at all.
Can't go wrong with that, man.
Not at all. So let me see. I got some picks. I had a pick in mind, but I lost it. All right. Oh, okay, yeah. Okay. All right, so for my next one, I'm going with a tag team. I need some more tag teams. I only got 3, I think. I'm going with a tag team that surprisingly was a lot better than a lot of people thought they were. I'm going with Sheamus and Cesaro at the Bar.
Not bad. 23. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna go with. They were tag team champions. If it's a stretch, then I'll go a different direction. As a matter of fact, if it's a stretch, I'll just take the one guy. But I would like both. I really can't introduce it in a charismatic way because it's more of a question mark than a definitive thing. I want to go Adam Cole and Kyle O'Reilly. But I'm thinking, even though when they were tag champs, can I do that? Undisputed Era were together for a long. Obviously, you would associate O'Reilly with Bobby Fish more.
Right.
All right. So that's pretty much a no, right? Are we going to go no with that?
Well, it's tough because I don't know. So I guess some people kind of separate NXT from main roster stuff.
Oh, okay. So never mind then. Okay, that's fine. So then,
because I feel like if NXT was going to be included, some of the NXT people may have been picked already. Okay,
no problem. In that case, that's no problem. In that case, my next pick is Psycho Sid.
Ooh, I like that one.
Yeah.
Sid.
Got 2 picks left. Man, this is tough. Oh boy. All right. Look, I'm gonna hit him up with another tag team. One of the greatest tag teams ever, in my opinion, top 10. Definitely. Probably of all time, maybe all federations. I don't know. Maybe it could be an argument. My 24th pick, I'm gonna go with the British Bulldogs.
Whoa!
Yes.
Good pick.
It's an outstanding pick.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
I only have 4 tags. Gosh. Tag team division is terrible. They have good teams. So I got 2 picks left. I got 2 guys that I really want, but I don't know if I should get a team, man.
I know, right? This is the thing. I have 1 more pick left. I'm like, who do I want? I don't know,
I have 2 and I know who they are.
Gosh, man. The teams, man. I guess you can always, with your roster, you can always throw some type of team together, Always just put something together,
Yeah, don't get it twisted. Oh, I'm teaming up Owen and Yoko at some point.
Yeah, they got people.
You'd be dumb not to. You
can mix people up on the roster, I can have Triple H and Orton team up a little bit of one. They got Randy Orton team up Matt Riddle right now. Right. So, you can always mix something up. So I'm going with single star. I'm going with the guy who I think is multi-talented. If you ask me, his booking isn't always best for that's what isn't his fault by any means, but his character work I think is amazing. I think he's multi-talented. If you ask me, I'm going with the Fiend, Bray Wyatt.
Wow.
Good pick at 24. I also think this is a big pick at 24. I'm going with Ravishing Rick Rude. And I'm going with the WCW champion. He's simply ravishing. Ow! Ravishing Rick Rude.
Oh, this is so hard now when you look at it. When you look at this, man. This is so difficult. And
Mr. Irrelevant, boys. Mr. Irrelevant, the last pick in the draft.
This is hard, bro.
I think I got a good 25th pick. I'm not gonna lie.
I have a former world champion and borderline Hall of Famer as my last pick. So,
I mean, my last pick is a former world champion too. So,
look, this is not easy. But now as I look at my roster, I mean, I have a lot of legends. I have a lot.
Fucking Mounty's roster is pretty sick. I'm not gonna lie. He's got some sick people.
I think it just has to do with that first overall, bro.
That first pick,
Sean.
That first pick nails it. That first pick nails it. I mean,
it just sets the trend, and you always
recovery at third overall was.
But I'm not gonna lie, you took a lot of the people that I had an order because I always have my picks in order, but you've taken a lot of the people that I've had. My next pick, I was like, oh, that's my next guy. You took him. Damn, I gotta get somebody else. For sure, the three that you took, Guerrero, Daniel Bryan, and there was another one. Can't think off the top of my head. But those two were my next picks. In my
Angle. No.
And Kurt Angle, yeah. Kurt Angle was one of them. I don't think at that time period though. I think he was your fifth pick or something like that.
Yeah, Taker, Angle, Jericho, Goldberg. I don't know. There was Eddie Guerrero. I think fucked you up too.
Eddie Guerrero and Daniel Bryan were two that were for sure my next picks, and you took them. So
this is tough, man. My last pick, I'm just trying to see. Okay, which one? I kind of want to go in the direction of what Sean did from a future standpoint, because I'm looking at my roster, and I think that's what I'm going to do because I have a lot of legends here. I have a lot of guys that are look, I think arguably all of our picks are Hall of Famers, but I'm looking at it from I don't have a lot of active wrestlers on my squad. Active wrestlers, technically I have Chris Jericho and AEW. If you want to call Goldberg an active wrestler, fine. Hardy Boys are still at it. Daniel Bryan's still going. And then you have Bayley, Rey Mysterio, Asuka. So I guess I have 7 sort of current. But, I kind of want to add one more. And for me, I have to because I always talk a big game about him. I'm going with the main eventer, Drew McIntyre.
That's my next pick too.
He's my last
pick. God damn.
Am I gonna be invited on this again?
He was my next pick, man. Fuck.
Yeah, well, he's the future, bro. WWE would be retarded to ever let go of a guy like that. Never again will you fire Drew McIntyre. He is money.
I gotta think of somebody.
And he will prove it. He will prove it to you, Sean. I'm telling you. Just hang in there. Hang in there, man.
2020, I would agree. Not now.
We'll see what happens. We'll see what's going on.
I have an open mind. Maybe I could be wrong. I'm not. Right,
top 70, top 75 all time, Drew McIntyre. You got to make an argument for that. What was your last pick again, Sean?
My last pick was Ravishing Rick Rude.
Ah, okay. Thank you. Oh, WCW Rick Rude. I love that. I love that pick. It's sick. Love that. All right, who's the 25th, Malik? Come on, baby.
I should have took Drew and then the Fiend last because nobody would have took the
Fiend.
Yeah,
nobody would have taken the Fiend.
Damn, man, I had my last pick.
But with that said, you have in your prime Kane and the Fiend. That's a dream matchup right there, buddy. Come on.
How about a dream tag team?
It's a tag team. It's a team right there. It's a faction. And I got Mick Foley when I had Mankind in there. Throw a little bit of Mankind in there too.
Ooh, Yeah.
Oh, I like that.
Little triple threat match or something.
Like 97, 98 Mankind with the Fiend present day and 97, 98 Kane. Oh my God.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Fuck, man. Oh, you took Rey Mysterio's my another pick too. He's taking 4 of my picks. Like 4 of the picks that I had in my head. He's taking them. Like for
Because
sure.
It's because I don't know. I know my shit, man. I have a strategic order.
I should have took Rain.
And I have 2 honorable mentions if they're not picked after.
I should have took.
Before we go off
Rain.
air, I think all of us should have 2 honorable mentions before we go off air. At least 2. Just 2.
I don't know who I want now.
Woo! I hated that you picked APA because I really wanted to pick Ron Simmons, by the way. So you screwed me up there. I really wanted to pick WCW Ron Simmons, dude. So there was a couple of, picks that you guys did. I was like, damn. Like Shawn Michaels, I wanted to pick the Rockers. Couldn't pick him because, HBK's gone.
Right.
Like Rockers. Who doesn't want the Rockers? Like everybody wants the Rockers. They were
Yeah,
awesome.
but in a draft like this, nobody could ever pick the Rockers because nobody would ever not pick them. Okay, so.
Right on, and it kind of goes with what we talked about with the Steiner brothers,
But at the same time, I mean, Malik picked them, but at the same time, maybe Hart Foundation compared to Bret Hart. Hart Foundation Bret Hart, one of the greatest ever. Maybe.
Well, you remember our last draft,
right,
the 6-pack. Right. We picked the Hart Foundation over Bret Hart's career. What the hell?
Bret Hart maybe top 10 or 12 of all time.
Bro.
Hart Foundation guaranteed top 3 tag team.
But that's it. We were comfortable with that pick. That's crazy. We're talking Bret Hart's career.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Like Hart Foundation, wow. Again, top 5 tag teams of all time, man. You can even say that the Hart Foundation was a top 5 tag team of all time. Like not even just WWF. All time.
They were so good.
Facts. Big facts, bro.
I have no idea who I want, to be honest. No clue.
You got this, man. You got this.
Fucking Drew McIntyre pick screwed me up because he was on lock.
It's all right. You picked CM Punk. You picked Orton from me. You picked Bret Hart. There was a lot of guys that you picked that I was like, man. Some of them I wasn't jealous of. I'm not gonna lie. Some of them, I wasn't jealous of them. But I think that I probably have a few that you guys were jealous of. Like, were you really jealous of?
Oh my gosh, bro.
Diamond Dallas Page. Like, I have a feeling a lot of your younger fans are gonna look at that and be like, big deal. But the fact is, WCW Diamond Dallas Page was amazing. Champion.
All right, so for my last pick, man, debating between 2 people now. Got 2 people in mind. Don't know which route I want to go. I probably should get a tag team, though, to be honest. I only got 4 teams. A tag team roster aren't great.
Yeah, you have New Day. You have Dudley Boys.
APA, and then I got
APA and the Bar.
In the Bar, yeah. So I only got 4 teams. You know what? Oh, man.
I'll be right back. Go for it, though. Go for it. I'll be right back.
It's tough, man. It's tough, guys. We're in the last pick, 25th pick. Taking up a lot of time. 25th pick overall. I'm just debating between 2 people, man. 2 people I'm debating on. Of which, would be the better pick.
Trust me, I get it. Trust me.
Oh, man. I feel like because there's the 2 picks, 2 guys. Oh, man. I wish I could take them both. I wish I could add an extra pick on here. Oh, man. All right, I'll wait for Mount to get back. Perfect. I'll wait for him to get back.
Okay.
We'll wait for Mountie to get back. He's got a pretty sick roster though, man. That first pick, God, he's taking so many. He's taking a lot of my picks, man. He took fucking Eddie. God, that one hurt, bro. We might have to make a trade or something.
It all started with the Undertaker, man. He threw everybody off.
No, Taker, that was fine because Taker's second. That's not a bad second overall pick. But
No, not at all. I just didn't think he was going to take him. I thought he was going to take Hogan.
yeah, I'm surprised you didn't get Hogan. How did we let him get Taker, Hogan, and fucking Austin?
Well, I even though as much as I respect Hogan, like in ring wise, I mean, the politics part. HBK is my greatest ever. So
Right. But I mean, he got three of the biggest names ever.
I had to pick Flair first because I had no choice. I had to. You guys took Austin and Rock, who are without a doubt the two best big stars in the history of WWE. I had to pick the biggest star in WCW to kind of keep up. So then after that, it was like, okay, if HBK swings back around, which I was surprised by. I thought either you or him were going to take HBK. Then again, I take that back because I knew you would take Cena. Cena makes sense for you to pick him.
Well, I was debating between Taker and Cena.
Okay.
That's when I was really debating on. Honestly, I probably would have took Taker.
Okay, got you.
But he took him, so it kind of made it a little easier. And I was debating on HBK too. I was like, HBK. Then I was like, maybe I should take Shawn and Triple H. Get them both. You know what I mean? But I was like,
Picking DX would have been a decent idea, but then again, you lose all those world titles,
Yeah. I got the other half of DX, so I got Triple H. It's not bad.
For all the power of Triple H and DX, Triple H and Shawn as a team, they only had one world tag team title reign, I think.
Yeah. But the shows to go, they never needed the titles. They were always just entertainment and relevant. They did a lot of good stuff.
100%.
Damn, man.
I know who my last pick's gonna be. You're gonna be surprised only because you're not thinking of him. But when I see him, you're gonna be like, wow.
I got two people. I'm just debating on which one I would rather have. You know what I mean? Like one guy has the look, but the other guy is better, as far as microphone skills and and in-ring wise. I guess you could debate between the both, but
well, do you want me to go through your rosters so that way it gives you guys an idea who's your last pick?
No, I'm debating because like if I take this guy, I can match him up with the green guy, like a dream match.
Listen, boys, you guys. When I say my last pick, you guys are gonna be like, for the last overall pick in this draft, it's probably the best pick of the draft. Like for it to be the final, I guess you would say the 75th overall pick. You would say, "Damn, that's a great pick."
Wow, some big words right there for sure.
It's true. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I'm just debating, because I have. There's an echo there too. You hear the echo there?
Yeah.
All right, so for my last pick, since Mountie took mine, I gotta come up with a new strategy. Oh man, it's tough. I'm gonna take amazing heel. He's an amazing heel. Great on the mic. Probably doesn't get respected enough as he probably should, to be honest, if we're thinking about it. He's definitely a Hall of Famer. This guy made it at WrestleMania. Take in The Miz.
Not bad.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, that's a good pick, by the way, especially for number 74 overall. Here comes number 75. Now, keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, all you people watching, and to my two brothers here, this is the 75th overall pick. This is Mr. Irrelevant, according to they call the last pick Mr. Irrelevant. The last pick, boys. That's what I want you to focus on. The final pick of this draft. The last man, I'm giving that away, of this draft. Okay? Get it in your brains. Are you hearing me? Lex Luger.
Luger. That was my honorable mention. It was him or Drew McIntyre. You know how hard that was for me?
That's a good pick. Honestly, you know what? I might have to change my
WCW or?
I have to go WCW.
Yeah, but still, I mean, WWF's career was nothing to sneeze at. Main event.
All right, you know what?
caliber.
You know, and since it's my draft, I'm changing my last. I don't know. Changing it. Changing my last pick.
Whoa. That means everybody else can change one out.
I'm changing my last pick.
Wait, is this really happening?
Yeah, I'm changing my last pick. I'm changing my last pick.
Look at this guy.
Changing my last pick.
Malik is his own special guest fucking referee.
Unbelievable.
Malik is the
Changing my
special
last
enforcer.
Make the rules here. I can do what I want.
Get out of here with this shit.
Jack
I'm changing my last pick. No disrespect to the Miz. Like the Miz is phenomenal. He's great. I think he's very underappreciated. The man made the Intercontinental Championship probably more important than the world title at that point when he had it on SmackDown. You know what I mean? So, but for my last pick, this guy lately, he's on the right path, and I feel like he's going to continue to be on the right path. I'm taking Bobby Lashley. I want Bobby Lashley.
I didn't think it was possible for your pick to get worse, but there it was.
I'm taking Bobby Lashley. It's a better pick. Amazing pick.
It's okay.
It's an amazing pick. Bobby Lashley, Brock Lesnar. I got Brock Lesnar. It's a dream match right there. People have been dying to see, which could possibly still happen at some point. But a lot of great things about
I don't really hate it, but I'm not jealous that he's not in my list.
Guys, all I'm gonna say is this: what I said earlier before I made my last pick, I want you guys to tell me honestly. 75th overall, Mr. Irrelevant, Lex Luger, WCW Lex Luger. That's the best of the entire draft.
It's a good pick. Lex was a good pick. Listen,
I mean,
I like Bobby Lashley. Bobby Lashley beat Drew McIntyre at WrestleMania, so you know. Bobby Lashley
God, you really gonna come on, bro?
You can't do that.
He did though. He did.
Bro, I picked the British Bulldogs, number 24, and Drew McIntyre.
And you switched out Bobby Lashley for who?
The Miz. He took out the Miz.
Well, the Miz is historically better than Bobby Lashley.
That's what I'm saying. That's why
Bobby Lashley.
His pick got worse.
Bobby Lashley. I think I like Bobby Lashley. I
like
think
Bobby Lashley too, but
Miz overall is better heel, better on the mic and everything. But Bobby Lashley right now is being pushed to where people been wanting him.
Isn't Miz the only double Grand Slam champion in history?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Miz,
like I said, Miz is underappreciated. Like I said, Miz is underappreciated.
Look, I like the Miz. I like the Miz a lot at 25. If this was just a strict WWE draft with 3 teams, combining WCW and WWF/E and throwing in NWA with WCW, I just don't know if they really fit. I mean, if he really fits and stuff. So, but that's me. Like that's what I think. You know, like I think
that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking of.
I think Sean's last
like
beats yours. I really do. Like.
No, I mean, I'm not saying it does. Like, I wasn't gonna take Lex Luger. I mean, like,
this is it. This is it. But like, that's
obviously he obviously had Lex Luger.
That's a killer pick, though. That's a killer. Like, that was my honorable mention. It was like him.
Well, Lex Luger. That's a great pick. It's a great pick.
Lex Luger was a legend, bro. Like,
it's a great pick for 75.
Yeah. For a last pick of the draft, that's a great pick. I just feel like you said with Bianca, I feel like 5 years from now, the Bobby Lashley pick will be looked at better, you know what I mean? Like obviously he's had his ups and downs, but as of right now, he's being pushed as the champion, as you know, he's being utilized as what people have thought he could be for a while. I mean, he's believable.
Until he loses to McIntyre at Backlash.
No, he's one of the. I think he's going to win the triple threat. I think he's going to at least hold it maybe until SummerSlam. I definitely think Drew McIntyre is going to be one to take it from him. I think it maybe be at SummerSlam, but like I mean, like I thought he was going to lose Drew McIntyre at WrestleMania. I was like, you know what, they're going to give it to Drew at WrestleMania because, you know, Lashley, you know, beat the Miz, everything. But I feel like, you know, Drew's their guy, so he's gonna beat him at WrestleMania. But him beating Drew McIntyre at WrestleMania clean told me that, you know what, they may see something. They may be really pushing Bobby Lashley as a dominant champion. So, maybe even knows. Maybe there are people out there who think that he may hold the title of Survivor Series. We get Roman versus Bobby at Survivor Series. You know what I mean? Maybe by then Bobby Lashley will be as believable as champion as Roman is, and then it'll be debatable. Like, holy shit, you know, which guy's gonna lose? You know what I mean? Bobby Lashley.
I understand your logic. I probably wouldn't have switched out the Miz for Lashley, but I understand the potential of it all. Like I picked the Bianca. I will say this. I think the Bianca pick's better than the Lashley pick.
Bianca has potential. You know, she definitely has potential.
She's a lot younger, bro. A lot younger.
Yeah, she's definitely a lot younger. But these are people in their prime. You know what I mean? This is people in the prime.
Does Lashley have another 7 or 8 years in the business?
I mean, he might. I don't know. It depends. It really depends. You know, if he how well his body holds up. You know, and injuries and everything. But I mean, there's superstars in their primes. You know what I mean? It's just the prime of their careers. You know, they're developed. So I mean. I just feel like Bobby would mix up more with my roster than I feel like Miz could mix up with a lot of people. But like, if you put like Miz against like like a Brock, like is Miz believable enough to beat a Brock Lesnar? In a believable match? No. You put Miz up against John Cena. Can Miz beat Cena? He did beat Cena at WrestleMania, but like in a big money marquee main event match, people really don't look at that. You know what I mean? So Bobby Lashley has that look where you can match it up, and Bobby Lashley versus Brock. Okay, that can go back and forth. Bobby Lashley,
No
Cena,
doubt.
that matches. Bobby Lashley, and I think I took some other people, Bobby Lashley and Punk, you know what I mean? So there's different, I think he mixes up well, better as far as believable star power.
I feel you.
I always liked the Cena Bobby Lashley feud too a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, he had a good match with Cena. I think it was the Great American Bash, I believe. They had their match.
Great American Bash, yep.
They had their good matches. So, like I said, Bobby Lashley, and you can better believe MVP will be Bobby Lashley, by the way. Bobby Lashley will not be speaking anything as far as it's like with Brock Lesnar. Paul Heyman will be speaking all the promos. Brock Lesnar. But I just feel like Bobby Lashley, maybe like I said, maybe we'll look at it a couple months from now, and that'll be a better pick than people think of it. Because right now he's still in the league. So he keeps it out for a little longer, and he keeps that path.
So let's run it down, Nani. Let's run it down.
All right, let's start with my list. So the Mounties.
I don't even want to hear this list because his roster is so fucking.
It's stacked. All right, we got
killed it.
Stone Cold Steve Austin, Undertaker, Hulk Hogan, Kurt Angle, Chris Jericho, WCW Goldberg, Eddie Guerrero, Hardy Boys, Andre the Giant, Big Van Vader, Chyna, Chris Benoit, Batista, Daniel Bryan, Demolition, AJ Lee, Roddy Piper, WCW DDP, Bayley, Rey Mysterio, Steiner Brothers, WCW, Asuka, Ultimate Warrior, British Bulldogs, Drew McIntyre. That's filthy.
God, it's a shame that you didn't get. Just imagine if you had NXT Asuka and Chyna. My gosh, look at that. Look at that start that matchup right there.
Yeah.
It's obviously main roster Asuka. She's too goofy. They've done too many great wrestler, but like believable wise, like Chyna versus NXT Asuka. Oh my gosh, like.
I know, but I didn't know we could. I didn't know we could do NXT. So, anyways.
No, we couldn't. I'm just saying, like, just imagine, like, if that was because obviously her NXT.
Yeah, I know.
I'm saying if they pushed her to be like that, like, just imagine, like.
Yeah.
That's scary right there.
Yeah. So that's the Hall of Fame main event roster right there. But Malik's got a good one too. It starts off with The Rock, John Cena, Triple H, Brock Lesnar, Bret Hart, Randy Orton, AJ Styles, CM Punk. Think about those names I just said. Trish Stratus, Dudley Boyz, Sasha Banks, Becky Lynch, Mick Foley, Charlotte, New Day, Ronda Rousey, Kane, Usos, RVD, APA, Seth Rollins, Beth Phoenix, The Bar, Fiend, and Bobby Lashley.
I like that. I like my roster.
Solid.
All right. And then we got Hubbard Wrestling Weekly. We got WCW Ric Flair, HBK, Sting, Macho Man, The Outsiders, Edge, Mr. Perfect, Harlem Heat, Legion of Doom, Roman Reigns, New Age Outlaws, Owen Hart, Yokozuna, Lita, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, WCW version, Dusty Rhodes, Sable, $1 Million Man Ted DiBiase, Bianca Belair, Mark Henry, and The Godfather. I love that one. And then we have Christian, Big Show, Psycho Sid, WCW Rick Rude, and then WCW Lex Luger.
Okay, so before we end this, I remember, so we never even done this. I said this for a long time ago, but we never actually utilized it. So does anybody want to make a trade? I said that I was going to add that to the end of the draft. I'm going to ask you right now, Mountie, is there anything you're willing to trade for Eddie Guerrero? Anybody you willing to give up for Eddie Guerrero on my roster?
Okay. Well, first and foremost, before I answer that question, I just like to say I think the only one that we really missed out on this top 75 is Sensational Sherry. I feel like that could have maybe made the list. Look at Sean; he's like, "Damn it." And Paige, I think Paige might have. Like, I would swap. I would have swapped out Ronda Rousey and Paige. Like, if I were you, that's me.
Oh no, she don't got that star power like Ronda Rousey do. Ronda Rousey main event WrestleMania, so I mean, I had to. You gotta look at that.
Why don't you tweet Paige and tell her that Ronda is better wrestler than her?
No, I didn't say she's better wrestler. I said she had better star power. I didn't say she's a better wrestler. Paige wouldn't have been believable.
But you'd rather have Ronda on your roster than Paige? That's fucked up.
Yeah, for star power, she main event WrestleMania. Paige main event WrestleMania over Paige and Becky Lynch main event WrestleMania.
She main evented WrestleMania because of her UFC career, not because of her accolades in wrestling.
Exactly, she has the star power. Like I said, the star power. Becky Lynch needed a believable opponent, star power wise, to go up against the main event of WrestleMania, and it was Ronda Rousey. Even though they added Charlotte, but before Charlotte got added, it was going to be Becky versus Ronda 1-on-1. That was the WrestleMania main event.
Anyways, we're not going to agree on this.
And she only been in the business for a year.
I don't agree with it, but it's okay. I don't have to. All right, you want Eddie Guerrero? You really want Eddie Guerrero?
Is there anybody you willing to give up for Eddie Guerrero? Obviously, okay, everybody off limits. You can't have Cena and my superstars I built around the company. You can't have Cena, Rock. Those are off limits.
No, look, I mean, Guerrero was my 7th pick, so I have to pick somebody that's sort of around your.
Yeah, sort of around the category. I don't know if you want to make a trade either, Sean. Is there anybody you wanted that you didn't get?
I'm looking.
I just sent it to you in Twitter.
Oh, you sent the official roster?
Yeah, you guys can have a look. Look, I mean, the ones that stand out that are, quote unquote fair is Randy Orton, CM Punk. Those ones stick out at me. And I'm just not sure. I'm not sure if I want to trade Eddie G for those guys. See, look, now you're like, ooh, I don't know if I want to trade those guys. Yeah. But I'm not gonna say like, oh, give me RVD for Eddie Guerrero. Like, no. And I know that's really weird because RVD was amazing. RVD. See, exactly. You're ready to give away that. Yeah, go for it. I'm listening.
Mountie, I'll give you Owen Hart for Demolition.
Ooh, that's. I don't know, man. You gotta tag team. You gotta think, Sean. You gotta think though, Monty. You gotta think. You gotta look at your tag team roster.
But that's what I'm saying. Now I'm like, this guy wants another tag team. I got the Steiner brothers. I got the Bulldogs. Hang on.
I'm doubling down.
I might have to come for Sean's tag teams. Let me look at this man's team.
Dude, I only got like 3 tag teams. I got the Hardy Boys. Who the hell do I have? I have the Hardy Boys. I got Demolition.
I'm doubling down on the fact that I think I drafted the best out of 3 of us tag team wise.
Your tag team is sick, bro.
Definitely.
All right, Sean, I'm just gonna ask you right now. I don't know if you want to give him up. I'll throw it out.
And Malik probably
is there anybody you would be willing to give up for Harlem Heat? Anybody on the roster?
Here we go.
It would take Chris Jericho to get Harlem Heat for me.
I don't have Jericho. I didn't get Jericho.
I do. But here's the thing.
Malik, it would take CM Punk or Randy Orton to get Harlem Heat for me.
See? He doesn't want to do that. But here's the thing. You got to look at your roster and say, man, where did I miss out on,
You know what? One more. There's one more. I'm going to throw this at Mountie and I'm going to throw it at Malik. Mountie, my offer still stands. I'll give you Owen for Demolition. Malik, I will give you Harlem Heat for Triple H.
I don't know. Oh my god, this is hard.
I can't give up Triple H, man. My third pick. You have
every right to say no. I'm telling you what I'm looking at.
Yeah. I respect it. 100%. I respect it.
I'm going hard for Demolition.
I don't know how you feel about this, Mountie. I guess it wouldn't really.
I like this trade stuff. I like it.
You know what? Me too. This is the highlight of the draft right now. I respect your offer. I really do, but I have to decline because I only have 4 teams. I only have Hardy Boys. I have the Steiner brothers. I have the British Bulldogs, and I have Demolition.
I have a tree. I don't know how you feel about it. I'll see.
I have so much single star power. hang on, Malik. Hold that thought. All right, stick a pin in it. This is the way I see this trade. This is the way I see this draft. I think I win single star power from a male standpoint. I think Malik wins on the women division, and I think you win on the tag team.
Yeah, right.
So I can't give up I can give up a singles guy for maybe a tag team or a woman. I would maybe be able to do that because I
would give you the Legion of Doom right now.
Here we go.
I would give you LOD, arguably the greatest team ever. Arguably, I think the Heart Foundation is a little better.
You want Jericho?
LOD right now for Chris Jericho. Sure.
I knew you were gonna say Jericho. I knew it.
Ooh, that's tough. And I don't know how you feel about it, but I'll give you. I don't know. You probably won't do it, but I don't know how you feel about it. He's because he's around that pick where Eddie Guerrero is. I'll give you AJ Styles for Eddie Guerrero.
I think my deal's a little sweeter.
No, I don't want to give up Eddie Guerrero for AJ Styles. I hate to say it.
Give me Chris Jericho for LOD right now. Let's do it. Let's make the deal.
Ooh, that's oof.
Give me Y2J for Legion of Doom right now. Let's do it.
I don't know a woman that you would take for Eddie Guerrero though on the roster. That's the thing though. I have Trish, Sasha, Becky, Charlotte.
Malik, you give me Randy Orton, and I will give you the New Age Outlaws.
Oh no, I can't do that.
Okay, I'm just throwing it out there. I'll give you the New Age Outlaws for CM Punk.
Ooh.
Oh, I like this. Y'all see a different side of me. This negotiating stuff, I like that.
Yeah, I know, but I don't. Hey, I'm the master.
All right, so that's it. Because there's nobody else I really want to part with. Malik, my deal to you, I'm throwing it out there. I'll give you New Age Outlaws straight up for CM Punk, and Mountie, I will give you the Legion of Doom for Chris Jericho.
I can't, man. CM Punk. You could build a roster on him. I feel like you could build an entire roster. However, though, I mean, if you want, let me see. I'm looking at your single stars. I like Roman. I wanted Roman. That really upset me.
Okay, what are you prepared to give up to get him?
And for you, I want Eddie, bro. I'm giving something for Eddie. I will.
Well, hang on. Let's make this a three-way trade. Let's make this interesting.
Okay.
If I give you Eddie, maybe you're gonna move something to Sean. I don't know.
Okay, so who do you want for him though? If you give me Eddie.
Okay. And for the record, again, I believe that I have the best male singles roster out of all three of us.
Right. You need women, right? You need women.
I think I have undoubtedly. See, here's the thing, though. With me, I have the best tag team division, and I don't want, all due respect to the women, I don't want any more women. I'm fine with my women. See, so that's not a negotiating piece for me. I'm fine with my women's division. So what I'm trying to say to you right now is, you want Roman Reigns? Give me the Dudley Boys.
Ooh, that's tough. Listen to my team though. I only have 3 teams, man.
I know this guy just wants all of them.
I haven't heard from
you. Hold on, let me think about that. Let's talk about this 3-way trade. So I want Eddie Guerrero.
I know you want Eddie Guerrero.
So who do you need, Sean? Monty. I don't know.
I want to dominate you boys in the tag team division more than I already am. I want Demolition.
You're going all in on the tag team.
I am.
Okay.
He has Demolition. So if we do the 3-way trade, you can't have Demolition because he has Demolition.
Wait. So on that case, then I want the Dudley Boys.
Damn it.
Well, hang on. One thing at a time. Let's talk about this Eddie Guerrero thing.
You guys talk amongst yourselves. I'm over here with all the tag teams.
Eddie Guerrero.
Sean just has a tag team federation over there.
But you know what? You know damn well I killed that shit, bro.
Yeah, I know. Except you're coming after the other ones because you missed out on a few.
No. I missed out on a few. But what I'm trying to say is what I'm looking at right now is icing to a stacked cake. You give me Demolition in their prime and LOD in their prime, I'm selling out arenas all over the country.
Yeah, not gonna lie, that's a good.
Okay, hang on.
But I'm willing to give Malik LOD No, excuse me. I'm willing to give you LOD, Mountie.
Okay, Mountie, I got one for you.
I
don't know how you feel about
I
this.
remember.
Wait,
Okay, how about
wait,
hang on? I'll give you Eddie Guerrero for Sasha Banks.
Oh, I do. It's
I
not
was
my-
gonna say
it's not my
I was
business.
gonna say Trish, but I know that's your number one woman, so I don't know if that's fair.
That's not even a question. I would do that in a heartbeat.
Trish for Sasha.
You like
Trish?
Sasha though. I know you
I'd
like
rather have.
Sasha.
I'll give you Trish. I'll give you Trish. I'll give you Trish.
What do you think, Sean? What do you think? I think that's a good negotiation.
And I still got Becky Lynch. I still have Charlotte.
Trish for who?
Trish for Eddie Guerrero.
Trish for Eddie Guerrero.
Trish for Eddie Guerrero.
And I still
Trish Stratus is probably the best women's wrestler of all time. You really
she is, but I still have 3 of the 4 horsewomen. So I have all 3, and I have the 3 best ones.
I would go for Sasha Banks because pretty much Sasha Banks is the female Eddie Guerrero anyway.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I kind of wanted Sasha a little bit more.
I wanted to keep her, maybe a little mixed tag team or something right there. I don't know. Put something together with that.
I know, but so my counter to that is, or to that argument is, I'm kind of breaking up my little awesome, Guerrero, Mysterio, Chris Benoit thing I got going on, So you got to give me a little something here. You got to give me that. You got to give me that. Thanks.
Like we said, Trish Stratus, arguably to many people the greatest female. I mean, she's on the Mount Rushmore of women. When you look at it, is Sasha Banks up there yet? I don't know. Maybe some people she is, but Trish Stratus is unanimously on the Mount Rushmore of women.
I agree. I have a trade for you, Mountie.
I'm listening.
My 3rd overall pick, Sting.
What? Sting for
Bro.
Listen to this. I'll give you Sting and my Mr. Irrelevant, who we all agree is a great pick at number 25, Lex Luger. I will, by the way, also World Tag Team Champions, in case you were wondering. I'll give you Prime Sting and Prime Luger. So it would have to be a 2-person deal. You give me.
You want another team?
I still want Demolition. And give me Demolition and the Heart. No, I can't take the Hardys. You give me Demolition and Batista. I'll give you Sting and Lex Luger.
Sting? You give up Sting for Batista?
I'm giving up Sting. No, I'm not
You
really.
realize who he has on his roster? Make it better. Sting.
I'm giving up Sting for Demo. It's basically, again, you got to understand, weigh the whole
Demolition and Batista for Sting and Lex Luger.
And Batista, you know what? I'm changing it, because that's a little sweet.
No, it isn't.
No.
You give me a 3rd and a 25th.
Malik talked me out of it.
Yeah, you Batista and Sting. Sting was the face of WCW.
Okay, Sting is still on the table, but I'm not going to give you Lex Luger because I think, honestly,
We gotta go a little higher with that, bro.
Here we go.
Here we go a little higher with the Sting.
I think I'll give you Sting.
Like Jericho or something.
Shut up. Let him think it. What's wrong with you?
I'll give you Sting. I can't give you Lex Luger. I'll give you Sting and the Big Show for Demolition. I'm gonna have to push your hand a little bit. Sting and Big Show for Goldberg and Demolition.
Ooh.
I like Sting, but I don't like Big Show. So hang on.
I know you don't like Big Show. I know you don't like Big Show, but this is like a football trade. You're getting Sting. Sting is the main focal point of the trade.
I know, and for me, it's Goldberg, and I'm losing a tag team, which I don't have a lot of. So
yeah, he's losing a good tag team. You got to throw in. I mean, I don't know the Lex Luger thing.
You gotta come, in a situation like this, bro. You got to come correct for me, and I'm giving you Sting. I'm giving you Sting. So what I'm telling you is that you're okay. So let me just throw this at you. If I'm going to give you Sting and obviously a throwaway pick like Big Show, you gotta come correct. I need somebody in your top 7.
Agreed. And that's
Listen, I saw Eddie Guerrero too, bro.
Okay. Hang on. I might got something here. I might have something here for you.
Okay, I don't know. I'll give you Eddie Guerrero for Charlotte. I'll give you Charlotte.
Oh, I love Charlotte.
I'll give you Charlotte Flair, and you have Ric Flair, and you have Ric Flair too. I will give you the Flairs for Eddie Guerrero.
I have Eddie Guerrero. I don't have.
I have Ric Flair.
Oh no,
yes, Ric Flair.
Okay, no, he has Ric Flair. Never mind. I'll give you Charlotte for Eddie Guerrero. I know you love Charlotte. Out of all the 4 women, she's your favorite. She's your absolute favorite out of the 4.
While you're doing your negotiations, don't forget that I offered you the face of WCW in a trade.
I'm listening. Hang on. I got something for you.
Mhm.
All right, hang on, Malik. I'm going to park you. But Sean, I think we can figure something out here. Hang on.
I'm telling you, Sting and the.
Are you will? I got a question. Are you willing to do a tag team for a tag team? Also, like, are you willing to do?
No,
Okay, you want to take a tag and not give a tag,
no,
right?
I'm telling you that I'm not saying I have to necessarily.
You're saying single for single and tag team, correct?
That's not what I'm saying at all. I want a tag team, but if you give me a counter offer, I'd be willing to do single for single. But Big Show has to be part of the trade. I want him off my roster.
I don't want him.
You took him.
Take him out of there.
You took Big Show.
I took him, and now I don't want him. But that's why I'm offering Sting. I'm offering you Sting and Big Show for a package. You give me. I need at least one of your top 7, and I need at least somebody from your 10 to 17.
And Demolition and Goldberg though. For Sting.
I'll take any combination of the two, and it could be singles guys.
Okay.
But it has. Wait, hold on. Before you make your.
I got it. You ready? Oh wait.
Top
Do
7.
you need a tag team? Okay, you don't need a tag team though. Okay,
I don't necessarily need a tag team. I want one.
Okay, hang tight. Hold on. I'm heating up here. I'm heating up.
Hang
Hang on, Malik. I'm not done with you either. Hang on. You hang tight. You sit pretty over there. Okay, big boy. Hold up.
I have to upgrade what I think is the worst pick of the draft for me, which is the Big Show. I want him off. I want him off my roster.
Let's talk about. Let me see if you're willing. Me and Sean, since we're on. Let's see if you're willing to give up Roman Reigns. I'm not giving you a team though. I can't give you a tag team for Roman. I need teams.
I'm not.
If I give you the Dudleys, I only have 3 teams. And that means I have to do.
I'm open to negotiation for Roman Reigns. Let me do my business with Ronnie, and I'm gonna get with you.
Okay, so
I'm sorry, tag teams. I can't give you a team.
I really don't care for Big Show.
You shouldn't. Neither do I.
But
Oh no, I forgot that you have Andre. You have Andre, don't you?
That's why I'm intrigued. And that's why that's why he's using it as bait. I get it. And as and
you can always switch up. I mean, even though
I was gonna say, like,
you can always
exactly. I'm like, maybe I can flip that to the Giant, and that's interesting too. We didn't cover that, right? So here's my proposition to you right now.
Mm-hmm.
And I think this is relatively fair.
I'm listening.
I offer you. No, hang on. I would like from you. Let's keep the suspense going. I'd like from you WCW Sting and let's say WCW the Giant. Okay?
I guess we can make that trade. That still counts. Yeah, sure.
Yep. I'd like those two, and I will offer you
WCW Big Show.
WCW.
He wants to change the Big Show to the Giant, which is interchangeable.
So I want Sting, and I want Big Show to be WCW Giant, and I will offer you WCW DDP and Chris Jericho.
Ooh.
Outside the realm of what I'm looking for. I said it has to
Chris
be
Jericho is my 5th pick. He's my fifth pick, and you want him.
I'll tell you what. You give me,
and he's on your Mount Rushmore too, isn't he, Sean?
I'll tell you what. You give me Chris Jericho and Daniel Bryan, and we have a deal.
I can't do that.
Yeah,
I can't do that.
If you give me Chris Jericho and Roddy Piper, we have a deal.
I knew you were going to say that, and that. Okay, hang on.
Well, what pick was Roddy for yours, Sean?
Well, you know why I like that offer is because Piper is my 17th and DDP was my 18th. So it's like close enough. And I know you love Piper, and I know you were probably like, fuck, you know.
Piper's a good heel.
Okay, look,
Piper's a really good heel.
Big Show. Listen, I'm admitting to you. You're my brother. I'm admitting to you. Big Show is the filler pick. That's why I'm giving you a top 3 guy.
And that's why I'm intrigued. Yeah.
Yeah, give me Jericho and Piper for Big Show and Sting.
That's intriguing.
I love. You know what? I don't want Big Show, but hang on. I'll
think
take
it's more so.
I'll take WCW Giant because of that attraction. I got Andre. Now I got the Giant. Come on, man. Singlet versus singlet. This is epic. You know, we have a deal with Sting and WCW Giant for Roddy Piper and Chris Jericho.
Yes. I think we both win on that trade, brother.
I'm excited about that. I'm gonna highlight these in red because these were moves that
switch those. So switch those. We got trades. So we got a trade.
The only thing is like, where do I move these guys in the draft picks? You know, like I don't know what to do.
What I would do is Here's what you do: keep the roster how it is, and just put at the bottom. Put this trade at the bottom.
Okay.
I don't think that's a bad trade, honestly. I think
people know the original rosters, and then people we had to trade
Sting.
You got Sting.
I got Stone Cold, Undertaker, Hogan, Kurt Angle, and Sting.
And I got Chris Jericho, and I got rid of Big Show and got Roddy Piper, who's arguably.
Bro, I love it.
So do that. Just keep the roster the way you have it, and just at the bottom put trade, and then put the trade offers at the bottom so people know.
All right, so while I'm doing that, what do you want to give me for Roman Reigns, Malik?
I can't give you a team though. No team.
Okay.
No tag team.
Okay.
So I'll give you. What are you looking at? What do you like? I don't know what you're thinking.
I'm looking at CM Punk. I'm looking at Mick Foley.
I'll give you Mick Foley for Roman. If you want to do that, I'll give you Mick Foley.
If you're gonna give me Mick Foley for Roman, then we're gonna have to add something to the trade. I gotta upgrade. If I'm downgrading one way, that's how trades work. If I'm downgrading one way, I gotta upgrade another. So I'll give you Roman Reigns for Mick Foley, but you gotta add a feeler. So I'll give you. So here's my offer. Here's my official offer. I'll give you Roman Reigns and Christian for Mick Foley and RVD.
Roman Reigns and Christian for Mick Foley and RVD. I'm taking that all day. I think it's Roman Reigns, buddy. What are you doing?
Yeah, but I'm thinking.
Or
yeah, I'm looking at this man's teams, man. I'm on his teams, bro. He got all them good teams, man.
Or I will do this, but then you're gonna have to come with a good number for me, bro. I'll give you Roman Reigns and the New Age Outlaws for Mick Foley, but then you gotta up it a little bit. If I'm gonna give you the Outlaws, I'm gonna give you Roman Reigns. I'm gonna need Mick Foley, and I'm gonna need like something in the CM Punk AJ Styles range.
That's not the team that I want, though. For we're doing teams, that's not the team that I want.
What's the team you want?
Harlem Heat.
You want Harlem Heat? Harlem Heat's
I want them.
You better give him something sweet. If you're asking for Roman Reigns and Harlem Heat, you better be giving him something sweet.
If you're looking now, okay, you know what? I shouldn't say anything's off the table. If you want Harlem Heat and Roman Reigns, I want Brock Lesnar.
So juicy.
We're talking about this. Here's the deal. You want Roman Reigns and Harlem Heat? I'm looking at like somewhere in the range of Mick Foley. Yeah, I'll stay with Mick Foley. Roman Reigns and Harlem Heat for Mick Foley and Brock Lesnar. I might do you a favor and say RVD and Brock Lesnar. That's as far as I'll go.
Oh fuck, dude. Fuck, come on, man. He's allowing you to keep Mick Foley? Dude.
I'll give you RVD and Brock for Roman and Harlem Heat.
Done?
Done deal.
Wow.
My roster's getting better. You guys are improving yourselves, but I'm definitely improving myself.
Okay, so hang on. So what do we got? We got Roman Reigns and Harlem Heat for
RVD,
Rob Van Dam.
RVD,
Brock Lesnar and RVD. Wow.
And I can't make Foley too. Okay. So what about you? You're not on the table. I gave you Charlotte for Eddie Guerrero. You said you didn't give me an answer. I'll give you that straight up. Just for Charlotte and Eddie.
I'm thinking about it. So hang on. Hang on a second. Let me just finish up these two trades.
I love it. I'm so happy. I don't know what to do. And by the way, I'm not done.
RVD and Lesnar for Harlem Heat and Roman Reigns. Wow.
You think
I got the
Malik won that
seventh
trade?
thing.
I know you think Malik won that trade. I don't think he won that trade. I think the Brock Lesnar deal makes everything easy.
Well, I think it makes your roster better, Sean, because
It makes your roster
I
better.
think
It definitely
now that you traded Sting, like you needed that star
Right.
power. So I see what you did.
Yeah.
I see what you did.
I think Brock Lesnar definitely huge, but I got one of the greatest teams ever. Not only just WCW, but ever. And I got
Well, there's trades
the face
that
of the company right now.
There's trades that one person wins, and then there's trades that two people win. I think we both won on the trade. And there's one more thing I want to throw on the
Yeah, I'm
table.
fine with
And this goes to you, Mountie.
Yeah, I'm listening.
What would it take? This is me shooting for the fences here, because I believe anything's possible. What would it take to get me Hulk Hogan?
Here it is. I knew that was coming. I'm gonna think about it in just 2 seconds.
No problem.
Either
I
want to handle this with Malik first because I have an idea.
I like this trade stuff. This is cool.
I got a great idea here.
that's what you would like. You got down here with some.
Oh, I love it. This trade.
Oh, this is interesting.
This is fun. I like this. I got Big Show off my roster. I'm very happy about that.
Okay, I got one for you, Malik. Ready? Eddie Guerrero and Daniel Bryan. Got your attention. But you have to give me. You have to give me.
Not to cut you off. Think about what you've already acquired in your trades.
Agreed. Exactly.
Yeah, I'm thinking about it. Okay, I like Eddie Guerrero. Right, I like that.
Okay. Eddie Guerrero and Daniel Bryan for.
Oh, this is gonna be good.
I'm having a hard time between two of them. Hang on. Okay.
Just throw it out there. Let me know the three. Let me know the three then. Just throw out the three that you're thinking of, and then we'll debate on it.
Okay. I need a woman. We talked about that. You know.
Yes.
I want Becky Lynch. Since you don't want to give Charlotte, I want Becky. Because I
said I'd give you Charlotte.
No.
I said
I'm
I'd give you
sorry.
Charlotte.
Since you didn't want to give me Banks, I know I love Charlotte, but I'm just saying from a.
Okay.
You know,
okay, yeah, okay, I got you.
From a drawing standpoint, I want Becky, and I'm wondering whether I want Orton or CM Punk from you. That's tough. This is super tough.
Okay, yeah.
It's hard. I know this is very hard.
I'll give you Becky. I'll give you Becky Lynch for Eddie Guerrero. I'm not giving up Orton or CM Punk. I'll give you straight up for that. I'll give you Becky Lynch for Eddie Guerrero. Just straight up, right there.
Straight up.
Becky Lynch.
Ooh,
Becky Lynch for Eddie Guerrero.
Yeah, done. Done deal. Yeah, done deal. And the reason for that is
Eddie Guerrero on the roster.
You don't like that, Sean?
I mean, that's not
Seriously?
for the women's.
I like
Bro.
it from Elite.
Hear me out.
Okay.
Becky Lynch Becky Lynch is a draw though. She's a big draw.
Huge draw.
Some people are even saying that.
Just like you kind of like with the Harlem thing, it's like Becky for Eddie straight up.
Yeah.
He's that, but you look at the star power for the women's division. I mean, how many women you got? But now, if you added Becky, you have Lee. You have who? You have AJ Lee. I know you got AJ Lee. Right? Do you take AJ Lee?
I have China. I have AJ Lee. I have Bailey, Asuka, and now Becky.
Ooh, that's solid. Becky versus
Fucking
Asuka. We've seen that Becky
and
versus
the reason
China.
and the reason why I do that, Sean, is because I'm looking at who I got. I got Stone Cold, I got Undertaker, I got Hogan, I got Kurt Angle, I have WCW Goldberg, and then I have Sting.
You know,
I'm like, you know what? I need a little bit of a beef in the women's division. I'm taking it.
The more you talk, the more I. Okay, are you ready for my offer?
Almost. I just
You
got
got
it right.
another offer?
Are we making it official, Malik?
Yeah,
Right.
Eddie Guerrero, Becky Lynch,
All right.
100%.
Look, on paper, you probably win that. I know that, but I know,
bro. Listen, I know what you're thinking. Some people don't think about it. That's why I took Ronda Rousey. You're talking about Ronda Rousey and Paige. It's that reason I took Ronda Rousey.
But you can't like. It's not like I got robbed here. I got Becky Lynch, dude.
No,
like,
you didn't. No, you didn't.
Like that. That's one of the, that's arguably one of the best women's wrestlers from a drawing standpoint in the world. Like if she magically signs with AEW, like it turns the wrestling world upside down. You guys all know that. Like, you understand? Like that's why I'm going with that. And look, the part that hurts me though is the fact that Eddie Guerrero was my 7th round pick and Becky was your 12th and she was your 3rd fucking women's wrestler. You get it? Like that's what kills me a little bit.
You are down at the trade at the bottom of the trade on the trade market thing.
I have a blockbuster offer for both of you.
I got it. Go for it.
I got a blockbuster pick. I want the Undertaker.
Offer for both of you, and it's basically whoever wants to take it. I'm literally going to offer my 4th, 5th, and 6th round picks as a combined offer.
For the trio?
All 3 of them. My 4th, 5th, and 6th round picks for your 24th and 25th pick. But your 3rd pick in the deal has to be Austin or Rock.
Wait, what are you offering?
I'm offering my 4th, 5th, and 6th overall picks.
So his 4th, 5th, and 6th are Macho Man, The Outsiders, and Edge. And he wants the 25th pick, which would be 24th and 25th.
Hold on. In your case, Malik, I would take the Fiend. Actually, I don't want the Fiend. I probably more like somebody like Seth Rollins. So Seth Rollins and Bobby Lashley. In your case, and in Mounty's case, I take Drew and maybe, since he doesn't want to give up a team, the Ultimate Warrior.
Yeah, I'm not interested.
But the third person of the deal would have to be Austin in Mounty's case or Rock in Malik's case.
No way.
No, I can't do that. I can't do that.
I'm offering you about 6 overall.
I know.
The Rock is The Rock. Come on.
Don't act like that wasn't a good trade. You guys may not see it.
I see exactly that it was a very fair offer.
Okay. Good.
Super fair offer. Your Macho Man, Outsiders, and Edge. I mean, come on. There's no doubt about it. But you can't, like, these are the cornerstones of the roster.
Okay.
These are the money magnets, my guys, or his guys too. So
here's my last war room. Okay, so you guys turn. I had to shoot for the fences for Austin or Rock. My last throw out there is going to be for Hulk Hogan, and that would be you, Mountain. So I want Hogan, and I would give you Macho and Edge together with a throwaway pick.
Well, the rosters have to be even though. They have to be 25 each. So you have to throw out
for Hogan and a throwaway pick. But I have to
also anybody? You're saying anybody?
I have to approve the throwaway pick.
Who do you want? You want Hogan, but who are you offering? Macho and Edge?
Macho and Edge for Hogan. And
he said a throwaway pick. So I guess somebody you're willing to offer as a throwaway pick.
Again.
You know what? I'll take back the Big Show.
Ooh, hang on a second. No. There was a reason. You almost had me, but there was a reason. Then it's like shit. Then it's like fuck. Wait a second. I gave up Jericho and Hogan. No.
I had you for a second.
For a second, I was like, wait a second. No.
I was like, it's the way I said it though. I was like, I'll take back the Big Show.
Yeah. No, it's super generous. Like Macho Man goes down as one of the best ever, no doubt about it. But I'm not giving up. I'm not giving up any of these top 4 dudes. Like I gave up Jericho. I gave up Eddie Guerrero. I'm regretting that big time right now. I'm regretting my Eddie Guerrero for Becky Lynch right now.
Did you send a copy of the new rosters?
How about you give me Trish Stratus instead of Becky Lynch?
No, we already made the trade, bro. I gave you Becky.
Wow,
Becky
Hey, hang on a second.
you're so stingy, Malik. Jesus Christ.
He agreed to it. He agreed to it.
Hey, it's his show. He makes the rules. Special guest referee Malik Kelly.
All right, you want Trish Stratus?
Trish. I want Trish.
All right, I'll give you Trish Stratus.
Hey.
Now that's fair. That's fair.
Either way, I still
and again, not a shot at Becky Lynch, but Eddie Guerrero is Hall of Famer, one of the best technical wrestlers and characters of all time. There's a reason why I drafted him 7th, bro. There's a reason why. Anyways, so Trish Stratus.
Stratus, arguably, like I said, great.
I love it. I love this trade stuff.
And I keep the 4 horsemen, 3 of them. I'm cool with that.
I acquired Chris
Cool with
Jericho.
that.
I acquired Chris Jericho in a trade. I'm really.
But you gave up Sting though, bro. Sting, WCW Sting, man.
You're
Did you have? Oh my God, he has
still missing the point.
he has Undertaker and Sting, bro.
Still missing the point. I picked up Jericho and I picked up who that was? It was somebody else. And D. Bryant? Was it D. Bryant? No, and Piper. I picked up Jericho and Piper. I got rid of Sting, which is terrible, but I got rid of the Big Show.
I mean, yeah, but man,
that's a win.
He's got some, bro. He's got some good matches. You gotta think about it, bro. He's got Taker, Sting, Dream Match, Big Show, and Andre. That's who's not gonna watch. That's box office. And then oh man, whew.
I think my trades were fair. I think they were even.
You guys see my screen?
Yeah. Make sure you put the names too for the trade so people know the names, just in case, some people may get it confused.
Oh, okay. Because I'm putting color codes, like, okay, whatever.
But yeah. I get it. Some people may not.
Y2J.
I know some people will still ask. Some people will still ask,
yes. Monkey gets. We got here and trade. So Malik.
You're lucky. He got Brock Lesnar RVD, and then I got you Eddie for Trish. So yeah.
Then we got Malik. Look at those trades on paper. Does that look like anybody lost that trade?
Not really.
I don't think so.
Wow, that's a block. These are blockbusters, though.
They really are.
These are super blockbusters, bro.
It changes the way the roster looks, bro. Because look, I got Brett, AJ, and Orton, and then Eddie too. Woo, some good matchup there. I like that.
Well, okay, let me ask you guys a question, and this will be the last thing for me. Is there any package I could put together that would include Shawn Michaels?
Oh, hang on. I'm listening. Yeah, both of us. We perked up like dogs. Like,
any package I could put together. I know Rock and Austin are the 2 cornerstones of your franchises, right? But is there any package that I could? Because it has to be a 4-pick trade, 2 for me and 2 for you guys. Is there any package I could put together?
So wait, you saying the Rock has to be included?
I'm saying the Rock or Austin, depending on who I make the trade with, has to be included.
Oh, yeah.
My return package would include Shawn Michaels. So what I'm saying is Rock and or Stone.
Oh, since we're on there, I want to ask Mountie about the Undertaker. I wanted the Undertaker. So is there any? So maybe we can do a 3-way: Shawn Michaels, Taker, and somebody else.
No, but I have to. I'm trying to acquire Rock or Austin. If I can't acquire Rock or Austin, I'm out. But I'm willing to put HBK on the table to do it.
Yeah, at that point, it's kind of we're just swapping stars. It's like.
No, but here's the thing.
But you have to think. You have to think. I would give up Rock to Shawn. You would get Shawn Michaels. I'd get
What I'm saying to you right now is I'm willing to give up my newly acquired Brock Lesnar pick and Shawn Michaels to get either Rock or Austin.
Well, what about what I just said though? That if
What did you say? What did you say?
That's a three-way trade. That's a three-way trade right there. I would, if I give you Rock, Shawn Michaels would go to Mountie, and then Undertaker would come to me.
Wait, no. Who do I get? I give you HBK, and I get who? Rock?
The Rock.
Oh, let's do it. If Mountie's cool with it, let's do it.
No, I'm saying it's a three-way trade though. I'm just saying there's a three-way trade for it.
I heard what you said.
I'm saying I would if I was willing to give up the Rock to you, Shawn Michaels would go to Mountie, and then Undertaker would come to me.
And I'm saying yes if Mountie's okay with it.
So
I'm thinking about that. I'm not saying for sure though. I'm not saying for sure.
Who would I get? I would get HBK.
Shawn Michaels.
You would get holy shit. And I would get the Rock. And my staff, my roster is officially right where I need it to be. I get the Rock.
You know what? I can't. And the reason why is because I'm giving away, in my opinion, one of my Rushmore. And I'm getting back HBK, who is just outside of that Rushmore. I can't do that. He's not top 4.
HBK not on Rushmore though? You not on that Rushmore?
No, not on mine. Not on mine.
What?
Yes, not on mine.
Wow.
I got Austin. I got
he's
Flair. I got Undertaker, and then I have Hogan. That's my Rushmore. HBK and that man, he's top 10.
That's my. But you have to think though, Shawn Michaels is the greatest.
I know. Look, I know.
Okay.
No, Shawn Michaels could have a match with Andre the Giant. It'd be a 5-star match.
I'll give maybe Kurt Angle in this.
Nobody wants Kurt Angle.
Oh yes, Malik does. Malik wants Angle. You fucking see, I told you.
What about this?
Okay. All right. Yeah.
I'll give you Kurt Angle for Bret Hart. Straight up. Bret Hart for Kurt Angle.
No. I love Kurt Angle.
What are you saying? Kurt Angle's better than Bret Hart?
Hang on. We might be able to work something out here. Hold up. Wait.
You're talking about two of the best technical wrestlers ever. Just trading.
Hang on a second. hang on. Sean.
You guys negotiate without me jumping in.
I was gonna say, how about Sean gives me HBK? I give Malik Kurt Angle.
Let me stop you right there. I'm gonna
let me finish.
I just need to know that nothing with HBK is going to work for me unless Rock or Austin end up in my roster.
Then that's not going to work. Because you know what I was going to say? Hang on. Hear me out. What I was going to say was I give Malik Kurt Angle. Malik gives Bret Hart to you, Sean, and then Sean, you give me HBK.
So the official trade.
You're basically swapping HBK for Bret Hart,
and that's a major loss for me.
You gotta think, bro. He considers Shawn Michaels to be the GOAT, bro. So
I know you're right. He's in the Rushmore. So I understand. So what you're saying is you don't want to take one of the guys off your Rushmore for somebody that's not in the Rushmore.
And what I'm saying to you, what I'm saying to both of you is, I will take my newly acquired Brock Lesnar. I will package him with HBK. And I want Rock or Austin for whoever wants to take the deal.
I can't. I'm sorry. I love you, but I'm sorry.
I still take that. I don't know how you feel about it. I said I'll give you Kurt Angle for Bret Hart, bro. Were they your fifth pick? No, that was your fourth pick, right?
Look, I love Bret Hart. Don't get me wrong, but Kurt Angle was, Kurt Angle was just a touch more entertaining. I mean, let's be honest.
He was, but you have to think though.
Kurt Angle was super entertaining.
You had Bret in the top 10, right? Correct or no? Yes or no?
Of course.
Of course
okay,
not.
You have Kurt Angle. Kurt Angle was in.
You consider Bret Hart one of the top 10 wrestlers to ever live?
Bret Hart?
You consider? I didn't say top 15. I said top 10.
Yeah, you don't think Bret Hart's in the top 10?
Absolutely. Let's look right here. Stone Cold, Undertaker, Hogan, Rock, Cena, Triple H, HBK, Ric Flair, Sting, Macho.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know, man. Bret Hart maybe over Triple H, maybe.
Maybe. Okay, fair enough.
But
So
we
you got
all
1,
okay.
2, 3, 4, 5,
I'm
6,
pretty
7,
sure. I'm pretty
8.
sure when we did our top 10 list a while ago, you had Bret Hart in that top 10.
Tough,
He was in
tough
your
call.
top 10.
Me? Probably.
No, he wasn't. No, he wasn't. Bret Hart didn't make our top 10 when we drafted.
Not yours. No, I'm not. You don't have Kurt Angle. I'm not talking to you. He has Kurt Angle.
So, you want Kurt? So you're saying Kurt Angle over Bret Hart? I don't know. It was me.
Straight up.
I don't think I could do that.
Two of the best technical wrestlers of all time.
Agreed.
Both of them are tremendous wrestlers.
But,
yes, Kurt Angle was a little bit more entertaining. I agree with that. He was more entertaining.
He was better on the mic, and he was just a little bit more entertaining. I mean, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think once Survivor Series ended, you know, I think Bret Hart, you know, he as far as the Attitude Era is concerned, and you know, post Survivor Series, I just don't think that he excelled.
Yeah, we're not talking about WWE Bret Hart. You know what I'm saying? We're talking strictly, it's WWE.
I know, but I don't know, man. I think
for Canada. Come on, this is for Canada, man.
Yeah, I love my Canada.
Hey, listen, he's gonna sell out all over in Canada. I'm just gonna tell you right now, wherever Canada's at, Bret Hart's on the market. That's money.
Yeah, let's try it, man.
I give you Owen for Vader straight up.
Owen for Vader? Ooh, that's I'd do that. Hell yeah, Owen for Vader. I'm not Owen Hart.
No, I really like what I got there. I like Vader there. I like Vader because of the big man. And I got the Giant. I got Vader. I got Sting. I mean, dude, like, I have Andre the Giant. You know, it's like shit. I got some major.
Now, let me ask you one more thing.
I'm listening, man. I'm listening.
You know I'm a tag team fiend, right? So here's the deal. I know you don't want to give up a team, but what if I told you I'd give up? What if I told you I wanted the British Bulldogs for Dusty Rhodes?
That's interesting.
That's really interesting.
So you said British Bulldogs for Dusty Rhodes?
Yeah.
How many times did the Bulldogs win the titles? You know? Does anybody know?
No, sure. I don't.
I want to say twice.
I mean, they're definitely one of the best. They're a great tag team, yeah. No doubt, great tag team. Let me see. Look at the tag team. You have Hardy Boys in your team, so Hardy Boys, okay. You have the Snyder Brothers.
Demolition. That's it.
Demolition. Oh, man, they only have 4 teams, though, so that would go for team.
I know it's a stretch for you because you don't want to give up a team, but that's why I'm going real high. My 16th overall for your 24th overall.
And I think it's super generous. I really do, because, you know, because if people said, like, dude, you didn't take Dusty Rhodes for British Bulldogs, you fucking crazy. Like, of course you take that trade. Like, Dusty was one of the best.
Dusty Rhodes
is one of the best face wrestlers of all time.
Yeah, one of the greatest babyface wrestlers of the 80s. You know what I mean? So,
that's what I'm saying. That's what I mean. Like, my point is if people found out that I did not do this trade, they would be disappointed in me.
And the benefit for me is that I get the British Bulldogs to replace Harlem.
Yeah, but you don't really. The problem is like you don't really need to replace Harlem. You got like 10 other tag teams, but for me, I only have 4, but they're really good. The ones I have are Demolition, Hardy Boys, and who's the other one? Snyder Brothers.
I'm good. Listen, I'll make one more offer to you, Mountie. I'll if you're willing to go Kurt Angle for somebody, and for somebody, then we can make a deal. Other than that, I'm happy with my roster. If you don't want to give Kurt Angle, then I'm making no more trades for me. I'm happy with who I got.
I got the Outsiders. I got LOD. I have the Outlaws. I have Mark Henry and Godfather, and I have. I guess you can say Owen Hart and Yokozuna, even though they're not really a tag team on my list.
Okay, so you have 4 also, so you don't have that many.
It's not like I'm stacked in the tag.
Okay, yeah, you're right. When I really have a look, which by the way, I kind of like me sharing the screen here. I think we should do this going forward. By the way, I don't know if we can do that with. I don't know if we could do this with 6 people.
Christian, if you want to be technical as well.
Because I don't know if we could do this going forward with 6 people on the podcast, but 3 of us having this up and me updating it. I think this is a cool little this is a cool little, you know.
All right, so do me a favor. Let's run this down real quick. Outsiders, Edge. I'm gonna go with everybody who's an established tag team, whether they're singles guys on my list or not. Outsiders, Edge and Christian, LOD, Lucha Outlaws, Owen Hart and Yoko, and Mark Henry and the Godfather.
You know what? I'll take you up on the Dusty Rhodes for British Bulldogs. I'll take that up.
Done deal.
Oh wow, you got the American Dream, and you gave us
I got Dusty Rhodes, and I got Sting. I got Sting. I got Vader. I got, oh my god, I got a massive.
You got a lot of WCW guys, man. Not WCW guys.
The top WCW guys.
My tag team division is the greatest it could ever be.
British Bulldogs.
This tag team division is insane, bro.
It is.
God, if you still had Harlem Heat too, oh man, woo. What about you, Paige?
I gave him one Hall of Fame tag team and got back another, so I'm not really mad.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, no debate. Not disagreeing with you. So let him fix it. Let him fix up this trade real quick. Fix up the the colors.
Hell yeah, this is great. I love it.
There you go. So I left the draft as is, so everybody sees where we drafted them. And then I think I'm done. I think I'm done now.
I'm done as well. I'm done.
You guys done? Everybody done?
All right. After all the wheeling and dealing, I still have Flair, I still have HBK, and I still have Macho Man to head up my singles division, and I have arguably the best tag team division that there could ever be.
Yeah, you have New Age Outlaws. You have the Outsiders.
Edge and Christian.
Okay, yeah. If you want to, yeah, you can do that.
I can team them up once I draft them, right?
It's true. You're right. You could do it. I think so. I don't know.
Yeah, you can do whatever you want. Yeah, whatever you want.
So let's go down the line. Outsiders, Edge and Christian, LOD, New Age Outlaws, Owen Hart and Yokozuna.
LOD, I forgot about them.
Come on, bro. That's like Dusty Tag Team Classic, bro.
Yeah, that's good. All right, so are we done? Are we done here?
I'm done.
Hold on.
Are you not
Maybe. I think we got a buzzer beater here.
Uh-oh.
I'll give you Batista for LOD.
Nah, I don't like Batista that much.
I thought you'd bite. I
don't like Batista. If I like Batista, I might have entertained it. If you want LOD, you gotta come with somebody in your top 7.
No.
Yeah.
I'll take Batista though. I like Batista. What pick did you take Batista at number 13?
Offer Batista to Malik and see if Malik gives you something.
Well, the problem is I wanted LOD for that demolition LOD match.
No,
you understand? Did they ever face each other? No, huh?
No.
Did they?
Once on Saturday.
Yeah. Okay. That makes sense.
What about I don't know. We're talking about superstars in their primes, right?
What about Dudley? What about the Dudley boys for Batista?
Ooh,
I can't go with the Dudleys. My best tag team.
Malik only wants to do trades that benefit him, eh?
That's pretty much it.
The Dudley boys are my best team. My best tag team on the roster.
Yeah. I'm not going for the Usos. No, thank you. And I'm not going for the Bar. Sorry. I love these guys, but no.
Oh my God! I forgot I got Jericho too. Oh, I'm good.
What about?
Yeah, you got Jericho.
Yo, Mountie, you see why the Jericho and Piper trade for the Giant and Sting trade is fair, right?
I do, because you gave me your 3rd round and you gave me a guy near the bottom, but I gave you Piper at 17 and Jericho's 5. I mean,
so it kind of. Okay.
I look, on paper, I don't like having the Big Show, but the fact that I flipped him to the Giant, I like that idea.
Yeah, but
I think I make it work. And Sting.
That's the thing with the Big Show, though. It's only because I think we're looking at his whole career, because his career was kind of diminished a little bit, because there were times when he felt important, like a true Giant, and there were times when he just was tapping out to people. You know what I mean? Like, why is So, but we're talking about prime. That's people are the same. We're talking about the prime. So you're taking the Giants.
Prime
Big
Giant,
Show
bro. I mean,
didn't he beat Hulk Hogan for the world title in WCW?
Now here's where I would have lost the trade. See, I think we had an even trade, but here's where I would have lost the trade. You remember the original deal? The original deal I
EDP.
The original deal, and I quickly took it back, was Sting and Lex Luger.
Ooh,
Yes.
Yeah.
I think that I would have lost that trade.
What about
Luger-
okay?
Luger in his prime is better than Giant in his prime, right? Come on.
Yeah. I think so. I think it's
What
close
about,
though. I think it's close.
I don't think you'll do that. I don't know if you'll do that one, or I don't think you'll do it.
Oh yeah, because you're eyeing up Batista,
Yeah.
right?
I think Malik's the only one out of the three of us that's truly in love with Batista.
Well, I love
Batista
Batista.
was one of the biggest stars of my childhood, bro. So yeah, like,
Yeah, so I know he's got a sweet
Batista was
spot.
dope, man. Batista was great, bro. He is one of
I know
one
how
of
to
the best.
push.
But
Malik's button.
yo, Mountie, you trying to hoodwink me, man? You know LOD for Batista's not.
I tried to. I mean, look, you gotta think about it.
Hey,
So
if you're Malik, you would have took that. Malik, would you have taken that trade, Batista for LOD?
Doom for Batista, one of the best
Oh,
tag
come
teams
on.
ever.
Yes, you would. have.
No,
You would have had Randy. You would have had Randy Orton and Batista. You could have tagged them up, buddy.
bro,
Evolution
Legion of
style.
Doom, or arguably.
You had Triple H. You would have had Triple H, Randy Orton, and Batista. You telling me you wouldn't have got a boner? Absolutely.
LOD is arguably, not even arguably, LOD is top 5 best teams ever. I'm talking about Batista. Batista's not even top 10, bro.
I know. Well, Bret Hart's not top 10, then definitely not Batista.
Batista's better than Bret Hart, though. I mean, Bret Hart's better than Batista, though. I mean,
That's what I'm saying. So if Bret Hart doesn't make the top 10, then Batista definitely doesn't. So
Anybody want to make me an offer for LOD other than Batista?
I want Batista. I'll give you. I don't know who do you want for Batista? Who are you thinking? Who are you looking at?
He wants The Rock for Batista.
Yeah, no, that's not happening.
look,
Ooh, I can't give. I like him too much. Can't give him up.
Bret Hart. No, Randy Orton.
No.
Randy Orton for Batista?
Randy Orton is miles better than Batista. Not even a fair trade.
Can I ask you boys a question?
CM Punk.
Ooh.
CM Punk for Batista.
CM Punk, I gotta keep CM Punk.
You're thinking about it though.
Yes.
I gotta keep CM Punk. CM Punk is he was too valuable. He's
You would
more
trade
over.
Shawn. You would trade.
See? Malik doesn't want to get rid of anybody. Malik only wants to get rid of the Fiend and Bobby Lashley. Fuck.
You would trade him for
No, I
Shawn
want to
Michaels.
keep him.
Malik, you would trade him for Shawn Michaels.
Who?
CM Punk.
No. CM.
You
I
wouldn't
need.
trade. What?
You wouldn't trade CM Punk for Shawn Michaels?
Oh yeah, I would do that. I thought you were saying if I had Shawn Michaels. Of course I'd do that. Yeah. Sure.
Oh.
I'm about Shawn Michaels.
Batista.
Is that what you want? You want to kill Shawn Michaels, CM Punk?
No, absolutely not.
Okay, let's
Batista.
make that trade now. Go ahead and write that down and mark that
No,
out.
absolutely not. No way.
No, CM Punk. I just feel like CM Punk was. I truly feel, honestly, I feel like CM Punk, if WWE had pushed them at the time, they could have pushed him to be the guy over John Cena as the face of the company because he was that over. After that pipe bomb promo, he was extremely over with everybody. But they never valued him as the guy, though. So I value him as the guy, and I have John Cena.
Let me ask you boys a question. I'm not going to say yes because I know you're going to say something outlandish, but is there any group of guys that you would have traded The Rock or Stone Cold for on my roster? And if I literally say, hey, give me The Rock for Ric Flair, HBK, and Macho Man, you wouldn't do that?
No.
Okay, I got you. All right.
No,
There's
because
certain stars that you can build an entire company around that are going to bring eyes. The Rock is going to bring in eyes everywhere.
and
So
not
I
only,
need-
not only that, but if the answer to that question was yes, then we would have drafted them first, right?
No,
Yeah.
but that doesn't make any sense. I'm saying a grouping of them. You can't tell me that a grouping of Flair, HBK, and Sting.
Oh, okay, a grouping. Okay, I thought you meant one for one. I saw.
No.
Yeah, he said like a big group of people.
Like if I offered you, like
John Cena and CM Punk for Kurt Angle and Batista.
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Batista, as great as he was, he's just not on the John Cena, Kurt Angle, Triple H levels.
He's just one tier below.
He's just a little bit below, and I feel like maybe injuries had to do with his career because he did suffer a lot of injuries through his career. But he's just like we said when we and I seen the video you did when we talked about the ranking when they said rank these guys, John Cena, Triple H, Batista, and Brock Lesnar. Batista was the last guy. He was the last guy out of those three.
Well, from a success.
So I mean, Batista is just not.
I wasn't ranking my favorites, but I was ranking like from a success, I guess, standpoint. I think I did. I don't remember.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Success. That's what I mean. Like all those guys, I feel like had better success. And CM Punk, like I said, could have been pushed to be the face of the company if they really wanted to do it. They did.
Charlotte and John Cena for Kurt Angle and Batista.
Bro, I'm not. You think I'm going to give up John Cena? Are you out of your mind?
You see, you don't.
John Cena and The Rock are unanimously.
I'm offering you my fourth pick here,
bro. John Cena and The Rock are top guys company that you can build around the company. You can build a company around those guys.
You got to look at things as packages. Like if he's offering you, I'm not advocating one way or another, but if he, let's say for argument's sake, he offered you Undertaker and Hogan for Cena, you should be open to that.
That's different. But he's offering me Kurt Angle and Batista for Charlotte and John Cena. Oh.
That's a little.
Charlotte was your like fifth diva.
Charlotte is, but we're talking about, bro. We're talking about you have John Cena in there, bro. John Cena is you can build a company around John Cena. He's box office. You can't do that. The Rock, I'm telling you right now, okay. The Rock and John Cena are unanimously off unless you're giving up like Undertaker or somebody.
What about Ric Flair and HBK?
Ooh. Yeah.
See?
I mean, you'd have to add a filler like Bobby Lashley or The Bar or something, but it would basically be Rock for Ric Flair and HBK.
You really want Rock and Austin, don't you? You really want one of those two.
I do. When I got the third overall pick, I knew that I would never get Austin or Rock, so I want them. I want one of them.
Right. That's unanimously. Those are top picks. Like I said, unless you're throwing Undertaker in there, bro. Unless you're throwing Undertaker in there, then we can have a conversation.
I have Undertaker.
That's what I'm saying. And you try to offer me John Cena and all those guys. Well, if Undertaker's going to be in this conversation,
Undertaker for The Rock.
So you're saying no to my offer? You're saying no to Rock for Ric Flair, HBK, and you can throw in like Bobby Lashley?
Oh, Malik.
All three. No, the rosters they have to be even though. That's the rule. The rosters have to be 25 each. So
no. He's offering a 2 for 2. He's saying
Ric Flair for The Rock and like your Mr. Irrelevant Bobby Lashley.
Oh my God, he's offering his first and second round. Malik.
Also, you want The Rock and you're willing to give up Shawn Michaels, Ric Flair.
That's interesting.
You have to throw in another
Who
pick.
else?
You have to throw in another pick, so I'll take Bobby Lashley off your hand.
Dude, Malik.
I thought you said 3 people.
Dude, he's offering you Flair and HBK for The Rock and The Fiend or Bobby Lashley? Oh my God.
I want The Rock. And I'm offering you 2 cornerstones for The Rock.
Two cornerstones for The Rock.
You have to throw in somebody else. I'm saying give me like the
Oh
ball.
my God, this is tempting. I'm not gonna lie.
Matter of fact, that's my official offer. Ric Flair.
It is very tempting.
HBK for The Rock and The Bar.
Oh my God. This is the most interesting one so far, if you ask me. He's offering Ric Flair and HBK, one of the best matches of wrestling history.
Yeah, but we're talking about The Rock, though, bro. It's The Rock.
Yeah, but
I'm talking about Ric Flair and HBK.
The other part of
but you're talking about The Rock too. The Rock is arguably not only the most entertaining superstar ever.
Okay.
I know, but you're still getting a Mount Rushmore,
But
you're getting an HBK.
The other part of your trade is The Bar.
Yeah, but I don't know if I want to give up The Rock, though. That's the thing. I like The Rock.
Well,
I see why you want it.
I know you don't want to give up The Rock, but what I'm trying, because I know you don't want to give up The Rock, I'm giving you a sweet deal. I'm saying HBK and Ric Flair.
Right. I understand that. I get that.
It's very tempting, I will say.
And you know what? The same goes for you, Mountie.
I know, but I'm not interested.
Okay.
I can't.
Yeah, I don't think I can do it. I don't think you can do it.
You guys are crazy, man. I don't know, man. I would be.
I need to look. If you look at the roster, well, I mean, you have Ric Flair. Okay, well, if you look at my roster and you look at my roster and you look at Match's roster, right? We have probably the 4 guys who are on the Mount Rushmore of baby faces.
I think I think you guys are insane if you think that Ric Flair and HBK, or at least one of the two, are not on Mount Rushmore.
One of them is.
No, they are, but we're talking about WWE wise stars you can build companies around. That's what I'm looking at.
What I'm telling you is, The Rock and Stone Cold are transcendent talents, and I'm offering you Ric Flair and HBK, and you can get rid of your number 23 pick in the process.
I mean, if he willing to give up Austin, you can talk to him about Austin. I don't know.
All right, if you guys are both saying no, what I'm telling you is my hand to God. If I got the number 1 or number 2 pick, the only reason I'm in this position is because I got number 3 pick. If I got the number 1 or number 2 pick and I drafted obviously Rock or Austin, and you guys say give me Rock for Ric Flair and HBK, and I'll take off your number 23 pick.
I know, that's the thing.
But I hear you. If the answer is no, the answer is no. I know my offer is fair.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's not fair. I'm saying it's not fair.
All right, so we're done, I guess. Like, we're done.
You're giving up 2 guys who are great and tremendous, but The Rock is box office money drawn.
Let me ask you this. The trade's off the table. It's done.
And so
Okay?
Austin. Austin is too.
The trade's off the table, but let's just talk now for 2 seconds.
Yep.
Ric Flair and HBK, their combined talents and accolades, you don't think are as good as The Rock or Austin singularly?
But that's the thing. That's why I'm very interested.
Think about that before you answer. HBK and Ric Flair, all their accolades and all their accomplishments, versus Stone Cold or The Rock.
I know, that's fucked up. I know.
Yeah, it is.
But I respect your decision. I'm happy having HBK and Ric Flair. Don't get me wrong.
Right. I'm just looking at it more of I'm looking at it more of for a money aspect. That's how I'm looking at it.
Okay, I got you.
Like obviously, like Ric Flair, Shawn Michaels, 2 of the greatest. You could put a broomstick in the ring with those guys, and they could have a match with broomstick. It'd be amazing. But I'm looking at box office stuff, and The Rock is box office. And I don't think he's his box office. I think he's more box office than Flair and HBK. That's what I'm saying.
I respect it.
Same here. That's the only reason.
I would never offer HBK and Ric Flair in a package deal if it was anybody other than The Rock or Stone Cold.
Right? Yeah.
It's definitely not an insult by any means. It's very fair. It's just that I think it comes down to just a preference, which way you want to go.
There's certain superstars that just have that box office. You know what I'm saying? Like just have that.
But I'll be honest. I can afford probably to do that because it's like I got Undertaker, I got Hulk Hogan, I got Goldberg.
I could too, but it's like you're still giving up.
But I'm still giving up Stone Cold Steve Austin. It's like, oh God,
it's all good. Listen, it's all love, man. I just when it comes to negotiations like this, that's why I love this trade aspect. I'm gonna come correct. I'm never gonna try and shortchange either one of you. I offer you HBK and Ric Flair.
I'm not saying that. Like, if it was like HBK and Undertaker or something like that, then it's a little different.
Okay.
It's a little different. Then we can talk. But I don't know. I just feel like certain superstars have that box office trend. Like, obviously, wrestling wise, and not Ric Flair and Shawn Michaels, they're big stars. But box office, though, I'm saying like.
I hear you. That's why I want them. Listen, I got you. I understand what you're saying, though. I get it.
You know what I'm talking about? Like I said, box office trend is just some superstars have that feel, bro. I'm saying like some superstars have that feel to it. Well, like you're looking at if The Rock comes back and challenges Roman Reigns at WrestleMania, that's box office. Huge box office. Shawn Michaels, say Shawn Michaels retired last year for the streak, right? He came back and challenged Roman. Would that have the same box office appeal as The Rock and Roman? I don't know. I don't think it would.
I agree. It would not. But look, now that we're all settled, I'm very happy. I have Ric Flair and HBK in their prime. That means I can sell out any arena in the country.
Oh man, you saw the last match they had at WrestleMania. I mean, come on, in the primes.
That's what I'm saying.
Primes,
and I have Macho, and I have the best tag team division in the world.
Edge is a great pick too. That's a good solid pick. I like that.
You guys, look, I'm gonna say this right off the bat. You guys won this draft. Between you or Mountie, who won the draft, I was in a bad spot picking 3rd overall. You guys know that. But I'm not
gonna lie. I think Mountie had it on lock for a while. He definitely had it on lock. because he had some amazing picks. I think your Brock Lesnar pick definitely revives your roster in many ways. It definitely helps out your roster a lot.
Yeah.
So I'm liking the trades. I got Roman.
Especially to your point, Malik, especially after I gave up Sting. I had to get somebody big back.
Yeah. And I feel like, Roman and Eddie Guerrero. Roman, easily the guy, right? He's the face of the company right now. The guy. Another guy you could build a company around. If you ask me, you could build a company
You know
around.
what I'm looking at? Like, my mind is going crazy right now. Imagine Ric Flair, the technical prowess that he has in his prime, 1989, 90 Ric Flair versus now check this out, guys. In his prime, 1993 Yokozuna.
And this is it.
Bro, just imagine this. Just imagine Shawn Michaels versus Brock Lesnar, bro.
Oh my God.
That's a.
And on your end,
Just imagine the shit they could do. Can you imagine how good Shawn Michaels is gonna make Brock Lesnar look as a beast, bro? Like,
check this out. You know, people can forget about because it happened in WrestleMania 28. The Rock really wasn't in his prime. He was awesome, but imagine 1999, 2001 Rock versus John Cena. Like, oh my God.
that's big, bro. That's big. So Mounty's changing up the colors here, so we'll go ahead and log off.
I'm just trying to see. I'm trying to see if which one is better. Yeah, like if.
Yeah. What
this is all blue. This is your blue. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So this he's changed up the colors and everything. I'm gonna go ahead and sign out. We can stay off the air, but continue to talk.
Yeah.
Go ahead and sign out for 3 hours. So appreciate you guys for watching. Much love,
A lot
guys.
of fun.